Here we are with Fehrman in the building.
What up, Jay? Can you hear us?
Jay Fehrman, the Minnesota fucking alchemist in the house himself.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's good with you?
We got it. What's good with us?
You guys hear me all right?
Yes,
Hell yeah.
sir.
We can hear you. We can hear you. I might turn you up a touch.
Nice, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So I have to tell you right off the bat, though, because I know I'm not a big drinker, but for the Slum Show,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's how it's got to go down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So cheers to the Slum.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers to you.
I know I wasn't going to keep up, so I waited.
Yeah.
And so we should be good, man. But I'm upstairs. My fridge is downstairs, so I filled up the cooler, you know?
Yes. Got your ashtray. You're ready to fucking rock.
Listen, you're going to be good, and here's why. Weak bladder here isn't going to make it for the whole interview. This motherfucker's going to need a break, and I'm scapegoating. So.
Whatever, man. How do you guys want to do this? I appreciate the love, man.
Let's jump in. Let's do like a question, and then let's do some album roulette with Preposterous.
Yeah. We'll get into the album roulette. The first question I want to ask is essentially the title. You know, Preposterous. Is it because it was like the idea was kind of preposterous to put all these MCs? What was it, Slums?
There's definitely there's some layers to it. Yeah, there's some. That's the reason that I felt like it was. I love that word. It's kind of just got that. It's so fucking insane. Nobody says it. Like it's not something you don't tell somebody. Oh, that's preposterous. But like, so I wanted it to be something that like. So if you see the cover, it's this. I just try to find this just found like a creepy bunch of dudes or whatever that like wearing, just kind of got that old vibe.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about these guys. None of these guys match up. They're not anyone. So maybe two of them have done tracks together, but you see their names a lot. On Twitter, on the underground tip with hip hop, and for me to get all of them to get it and make it work and coordinate it, and it really, so it was exactly that, and like getting all those dudes on one joint. You know,
that kind of speaks to my next question as well, which we can flow right over into until maybe we can pick one and then go back to questions. But artists are sensible or whiny about their shit, and a lot of them will send you the mix like, hey, don't mess with my mix.
Don't talk about our experience with Jay Fehrman. Talk about other people's experience with Jay Fehrman.
No, that's a valid. So is that your question? Did I have any of that?
Was it? Yeah. What kind of struggles was it, especially if bringing them into your world?
I had no clue what that was going to look like.
Yeah.
And I will tell you right now that there's at least a handful of dudes that sent me. So what I did is I don't pretend to be an engineer. I don't mix and master my tracks. I had the artists do it, whatever they want typically. And so that was kind of where I went with it. But then I get all these different mixes and, back obviously, and it can't sound like it comes from the same tape. If you have a single, right, if you drop the single, and I don't care what the actual mix and master sounds like, but this was all over the map. And there's at least a handful of these dudes that we need to have a talk with about mixing and mastering. They just shouldn't. They shouldn't have tried it. And
I understand.
So that's my bad. That's my bad. That's the only thing I learned from this is that moving forward, what I would do is collect all of those.
Send me your stems.
I would. Mm-hmm. I would. And now, I mean, I haven't really done it like this. So. But I sent it off to Cap, and he made it all like Cap Jones is real good with the mastering stuff.
Shout out Cap.
Yeah. So I mean, it couldn't have came out any better. But no, I feel like everybody's pretty as competitive as these guys are, and as big as they are, as like wanting to have like the best track on. Absolutely, that's what you want, though, right?
100%.
But as far as like the actual like. I give a heads up. I say, hey, this is not going to sound like the exact same thing that you sent me.
So when you put the project together, were you doing it as a cohesive mixtape, or were you were doing it as a singles mixtape? Like,
you took my question, you fuck.
So basically, no. What ended up happening is shout out to Lugs for starters. Lugs was the only reason that this thing even went down.
Oh, that's fine.
Me and Lugs were going back and forth with some other beats that I had sent him, and just out of nowhere one day he's like, you should do a collab with a bunch of these dudes, and he didn't say who. He just said all the dudes that you know fuck with.
You fuck with.
And so like dudes that I either work with or dudes that I really wanted to work with, I was like, you know what? Half these dudes have a fucking closet full of beats that I've already sent. So all the more reason for them to at least get me one, right?
Right.
So
right.
kind of a producer hack there.
That's
like,
not a shot, is it? You know
no,
at us
no, because
specifically.
you have zero. You still have zero. So it's not a shot.
Okay, continue.
So these guys all like they all brought it. They all stepped it up. Like, why wouldn't you? You have one. You want to be on this, and then I start name dropping, telling them who's going to be on. Oh fuck, he's on. Oh,
I better get on it.
So why not, man? And 100. I would do it again. I honestly, I think my biggest fear always was like, because I've seen Skip do it with some dudes, and shout out to Skip, like he can make it work. Like, and a lot of times it's with guys like their whole crew or whatever. This is like none of these guys are relative to each other by any means. They're all over the map.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's kind of a fucking just looking at the title track, and like when you shot that over to us, I was like, it was like already the Preposterous name kind of made sense. I'm like, this is fucking absurd. Who the fuck gave this guy the right to collect all these dope MCs?
Do you know what the toughest part of that whole album was coming up with the order.
Oh, I bet.
Because everybody's so different as styles, and I'll tell you right now, like sometimes I think that I could potentially be put in a box because I do so many dark beats, you know, like. But it's not that at all. Even if you look at the cover, you're about to find out, like, as far as styles go, as far as beats and everything else, like it's all over. So it's not like it just took me a while. I probably had like 7 or 8 different like orders that I had them in.
Yeah.
But,
playing them back and forth, trying to figure it out.
I don't think there's a wrong way to do it. Honestly, the only reason I think the intro sounded like an intro beat to me, and that's why that one always kind of stayed as one.
You know, it's interesting that you say that. A lot of times people, especially nowadays, I don't feel they're listening to albums front to back. So I don't know if order really plays that big of a role anymore. I mean, I know I do. My son does. There's still individuals that want to put on a record and play it from front to back. But I just think it's something it's different nowadays.
The attention span's not there, man. And that's why, honestly, like there's been the last couple projects that I've talked with people, and it's fun to do albums, right? Like, oh, here's my EP, and you got the cover art and everything else. But I've really been leaning towards the whole, like, stacking 15 tracks with one dude and just dropping one each month. Like, honestly, like, because then you guys are going to be all over it and be like, oh, Fehrman dropped a track with the, and then the next month, you get one month. And so even one a week if you stack enough, right? 100%. I got a bunch right now in the fucking, so it's one of those things where you have to decide if it's something that but I just felt like this thing, nobody's really been doing it, so I really wanted to, that could be a future thing. But
I just to say something too, it's like I feel like it's the same reason why like some of my favorite like freestyle captures have been on like your beats. They're just they're canvases for fucking guys that can get that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of great beats in the world. Yeah, it's like there's enough space, there's enough dip to it that just it makes artists pop.
It's simplicity a lot of the times, honestly. Without it's not a diss on me or anything, but keeping things simple sometimes is just as good. It's probably the best for hip hop.
Well, there's some
strip it down.
There's something to be said.
Turn up your fucking snares.
There's something to be said though about simplicity, because sometimes it's especially a lot of stuff that we've heard too. Sometimes producers are trying to kind of hide behind the clutter.
Yeah.
They think if it's got 1,000 fucking sounds and it's going all over the fucking place that they can act like that sets them in that lane. But if you can do it simply and give them the canvas to murder, because that's the thing is people come on a Jay Fehrman beat, but it fucking murders. You know what I'm saying? They like everybody. I've yet to hear one artist slack on one of your beats, like at all. Like I don't think I've heard one rapper slack on any of your beats. Can you name one time?
Not
ever.
You just haven't. They have. You just haven't gotten that yet.
I was gonna say some of your freestyles were cheeks, dude.
Well, yeah, but I'm just. Yeah, well, yeah, of course we're fucking cheeks. I mean, I know we fucked up a few. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm gonna say. A lot of times, especially when it comes to leaving space, it does two things, right? It lets the vocal be a layer of the beat. You know what I'm saying? So you can give it room to breathe. Yeah. The other thing it does is it can expose you lyrically. So when you have something dope that has space, you actually have to say something a lot of times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because skeet, skeet, skeet just don't always work.
You know what else is dope with the vocal layer?
Huh.
Sometimes if you shut the fuck up and we just get a track going. Hey, up next we got Preposterous by Patty Honcho.
You son of a...
Oh, you're going right in.
It's preposterous. Any petty beef with a bitch, yeah, I'm squashing it. You squanch ass niggas only pull up when the party lit. Only open your mouth during arguments. I'm onto it, a monument. Launches it, electric like a conduit. You believe in the scam if a conduit. Money coming, palms to it. Y'all never stop visualizing those farms and shit. Once I get it, I'll probably call it quits. Rain on the rich. Your track record got stains on it, bitch. Sold 8 balls, never had my name on the brick. Not a street nigga, but took some codes from it. You remind me of my baby cousin, the way your nose running. You the uncle at the function, like, let me hold something. I was trying to sleep, you was up with the pole dumping. A cold assumption, unaware, you don't notice nothing. No Kalani when I say kindly, I'm out to fold your woman. It's preposterous. Shit, I'm the saddest when my girl away. Facts. Cope with an O, a nigga been pearling apes. Now I'm stuck in a certain space. Intergalactically flowing past your favorite rapper, nigga. I know it hurts to say, nigga, I'm worth the wait. But shit, my patience thin. Thinner than loyalty from a faceless friend. Niggas can't flow with me, digging crates to spin. I'm buying beats with all my cake to spend. Chase the gin. Flow give you a sting face, I break when. You niggas answer shit, I'm Hank Pym. Dancing to the fake gyms, go ahead, make sure you can't quit. I hit it like I'm Yogi and it feel like a nigga caved in. I'll take M's. Bitch, I'm climbing and don't you try to reach me. I'm climbing out poverty and the bi-weeklies. I come power and money controlling my species. Caribbean bitches my controller, shorty is my Riri. It's preposterous.
It's preposterous.
Sheesh.
Okay, now we usually do, I think moving forward, we're going to be doing like a roulette shit, but he just started saying something about vocal layer. I was like, perfect time to cut that shit and get a song
You
going.
son of a...
Hey, flames. You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
So Patty's that dude that, like, when I was referencing, like, somebody I wanted to do a track with for a while, right?
Yeah.
And I finally got him a beat pack, and he had a couple in mind, and, you know, he had already selected some, and then I hit him up for this, and then he asked me, he was one of, I think him and Onwuka were the only two that asked me what the album was going to be called. And it came back, I think Onwuka actually does mention the title, but this sounded like it just should be called Preposterous, right? So
it sounds like the title track.
Yeah. And so he, it's, what do you say? Patty's got bars no matter what. Every single one of these dudes, that's why I picked it's bars, all bar heavy.
I would,
guys that you have to go back.
My personal suggestion, because you said you sent him a pack and he was possibly fucking with a few of them, just give Patty whatever he wants. My personal, just give Patty whatever the fuck he wants.
Patty for sure.
Just give him whatever the fuck he wants, because he is fucking. Bro, Patty's a fucking.
You're not the only one. You're not the only one.
No, Patty's a fucking smoke show, dude. Like he's really got, dude. He has such a fucking snap to his bar, bro.
Yeah.
That it's like it just isn't common.
With
you
that
get what I'm
said,
saying?
though,
It's just the way he just snaps it. He throws you on some twists and turns and shit in his fucking verses, bro. I'll give Patty whatever he needs. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you gave the nice canvas there. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, the canvas, of course, is beautiful.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying?
And so, what were you saying though? We need to go back and dissect the bars
on all of these guys. I feel like it's a very, I think it's a very what's the word I'm looking for? You can listen to it multiple times.
Yeah, I can. You can trust me when I say that I'm gonna try dissect as much as I can tonight and be listening to that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I fully expect the bars to be where they need to be. so I am kind of going on the bars.
The problem
but the thing is I will be one of the guys that spins it back. I will be the one who thumps it a lot. You know what I'm saying?
For the average listener, though, I'm just saying, like, it is one you can rewind quite a few.
It is tough, too, because we always like to get, like, our genuine first, like, you know, vibe of it. So sometimes we just get lost in the vibe.
Yeah, no, I had to stop.
You'll say something, and then all of a sudden the next verse, and I've been I've been watching where it's like my track with someone, and I'm like, I think it was an echo track, and I'm like, they were just yelling about something that he said 2 lines ago, like, shut the fuck up, this is the best verse right here.
It's true.
But I get it, like, otherwise you wouldn't have a show, so I'm not, it is what it is.
Yes.
He's like, do you guys ever shut the fuck up?
Nah, it's your show though, man. I get it, dude. Like, and that's why I was like, this is gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna be just like these. What was I calling you guys? Like Cheech and Butthead.
Yeah, it's like Cheech and Butthead.
Bro, if somebody would have told me I was gonna grow up and be Beavis and Butthead, I would have bet you $1,000,000 it was never gonna happen. But it's exactly who I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's play.
If we add in a little bit of dancing in between the videos, it might pop like that.
What's your whole like? What are you guys thinking you're gonna play?
Hey, we're playing roulette.
Well,
your call.
I stole the first one, right? So whoever goes next and then whoever goes after that, that's going to be the order for the remainder. And we're just going to pick songs.
Man, I can't pick. I literally cannot.
Well, you can pick.
Let Burns pick. We'll let Burns pick one, and then you for sure got to pick one.
I'll pick first, and then then you won't be the first
picking one. You picking one. Okay, check this out. It's your turn to play the song. You're controlling the mode. So maybe like something like it's not about like what you think is the best song. It's like what's gonna get the slums rocking right now.
No, it's whatever
you know
you
what
think,
I'm saying.
No,
like,
I already know which tracks you guys will vibe to no matter what.
Tell me one right now.
Yeah. I will pick that, but my whole thing is I'm trying to stick like my squad, all my MCs should get heard. And that's where I'm at with this. This is not like this ain't my show, but it kind of is.
But also like hey, if we get through every song, we get through every song. Maybe if everybody starts talking about whether we get through every song, we'll get them fucking playing and shit.
Are you telling him to shut the fuck up?
Yeah, Jay Fehrman to shut the fuck up. What? This is the slums. This is the slums. You can get it too. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck all the dumb shit. Give me Unwuka.
Let's go.
That's how. Shout out Dead World.
Loopin' by Unwuka.
You know we fuck with them.
I caught a small part of this. I caught a small part of this one last night, and I caught a small piece of Echoes. I couldn't listen to Dead World because of it.
I'm straight looping the verse. I steal off in this hoe like I'm looping the third, shooting the verse. Y'all can question me later. So smooth while I circle, I see the slicker waves overtake it. Can't keep up with the big O, but I'm not a negotiator. No front and simple, no need to overstay. Open up your billfold, start exposing paper. G like a Gundam, trying to cause some shine and glowing fingers. Progress, my boss monster pop out, call her a Pokemon trainer. My flow stays funkier than the home of the gamer. Don't get lost, follow all of the roads that I paved. You ain't gonna leave my seat and capacitate you like a Xavier. I'm in my bag like deli birds and skaters. In the back like hustlers selling herb. A Kanye like Genghis. They all wanna know what Wuka is worth. Yet I'm always getting more, that's the point. Like I'm looping the third, you know. Like I'm looping the third, like I'm looping the third, let's roll. Highway chase, looping with girls, so mute and absurd. They say what I do with the words, kill it harder than any human truly deserves. Consuming your worlds like I'm Galactus. Hit you with a harder right than a fascist. I'm the child of all I think you Dr. Doom, and see I'm a bruise of my slashes. Makes your face now, it's all oozing and spurts, looking like a red skull, but don't get confused, I assure. Mask on your head, now my knuckles dripped in blood, infused in a burst. They scared to say my name like it's a fusion of slurs on Wuka, meant to put in the tomb. Since my birth, I still off in this hoe, like I'm looping the third. I take it off like I'm looping the third. Take it from ya, straight looping the first. Jay Fehrman, crown Wuka, a booming you heard. Looping this word. Preposterous.
It's
Jay Fehrman
preposterous.
with on the Wuka, the crown to play your crown the Wuka.
Wow. All right, let me say something real quick right off the rip, right?
mix on that
Because I
was
got an
fucking
instant thought. I had an instant thought while I was listening to this. Wooka is like the only person on the walk up of a bar, right?
Yeah.
Who can like all of a sudden throw this like little quick fast pace and it feels off time. Like he's gonna take you somewhere off time and then just
bring it
smack
right
you with a
back.
fucking bar, dude.
Brings you right back.
That fastest line he did it. You thought he was gonna take it in the direction of going off time, and then he just smacked you with a bar. I was like, whoa, like that shit just popped out the track to me. And he's one of the few. I've heard a few other people do like similar walk up styles where they try to go a little bit early or like even delayed on their walk up, and it just don't hit right.
Bam,
but he's got it fucking nailed, bro. It's like a maze, right? He's not taking you down a path. He's taking you down a maze. Like you don't know which way you're gonna get fucking spun and turned.
And
shit,
the way you're
he kinda
saying that
fucking
too,
rocks
man, that
shit.
horn was making me feel just kind of haunting, like I was like going down this dark corridor, and fucking Onwuka was just tearing it.
that canvas.
Do you not get vibes of like? First, I want to say so that was one on Dead World where Z kind of just fanboyed out because I haven't seen that reaction where all of a sudden Z comes back from the track and he goes, "What the fuck?" And he's like,
yeah,
like he was like, because he hadn't heard Onwuka on a track quite like that style, I guess. And so, and I personally, I probably have heard 6 Onwuka tracks, and he knows that. Like I haven't heard all.
I've heard a lot of Onwuka.
So I know, and so that's on me to catch up on that shit. But to me, that track is, it has this like Del meets
interesting.
Del meets Cool Keith. Like it has like because he's got that Del like kind of that tone.
He does have kind of a Del tone.
No, but it has like it's all over the map. Like you could tell him, hey, it's 83 BPMs. He's like, I don't give a fuck what BPMs it is.
Like,
I'm gonna go this way.
It doesn't matter.
Here's like my ultimate thought and opinion to Onwuka, and it's great because I've already said it publicly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like when you do like you know, more like freestyle shit in ciphers and you rap in different places and you end up in all these different places, right? It's like some places are like people's dojo. It's like their home ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can walk into someone's home ground and make them look stupid. But if I was to walk into fucking Onwuka's dojo, I'd be like, nah, I ain't even in the mode. I don't want to rap. Nah, go ahead, kick like 100 bars. You'd have to kick like 100 bars to get me in the fucking mood because the truth is like I think sparring someone like him and like some cypher shit, like some real cypher shit, that's gonna be a difficult task. That motherfucker has a pen. He has bars. He has one of the most original deliveries that exists on the planet right fucking now. And then you go even a step layer than that is like nostalgic to like dude from like Jurassic 5. He's like nostalgic to like a few of these deeper tone cats.
Oh, Charlie Tuna.
Yeah. He's real, but he's really bringing it. He ain't slowing down the raps the way a lot of them cats used to. Them cats, you used to hear him get live on a couple tracks, and then they would fade into some slow shit, and that kind of became the role doing hooks and shit.
I was blown.
But he's
every single email I was getting from all these dudes, like I'd just be like, holy shit, what did
even
he just make? It doesn't matter what my beat is.
Even like Lyrics Born, he's got like Lyrics Born vibes too, like in a big fucking way. And Lyrics Born is a fucking nut, dude. That dude is crazy.
Dudes in a pot, like he's got skills, man.
So let's do this. Let's do this if it's cool. Dead World, Zim's actually gonna be out of his car in like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, he's going to call
Let's patch him in. Let's call him in. Do we need to make sure I'm linked up?
We can make sure, but if he's talking like 10, 15 minutes, I think we can get another song.
Which means Jay's up.
Jay, it's your pick. Which one we going to feel right this second?
Where we at, Slums?
Man, the thing is I know which, you're going to fuck with all of them, but I'll go with, just because I know how you guys feel about, I love the back and forth though. Sheesh. Okay, that sounds good. So go with Cap. It's by Bars. That's Cap Jones.
Oh shit.
And Big Noah Genesis.
Let's go, Slums.
Yeah. Y'all ain't ready for this shit. Cypher shit. Big Noah. Cap Jones. What up? Let's back and forth shit. What up? It's like that. You know it's like that. Goddamn, y'all know, yo, he might snap. just like a mic strap to go and grab that mic back. Like Nas said, never call me on a hype track.
That's a fact, never call me on a hype track. Noah and Cap, cruise collabs, y'all making me smooth and nap. We never lack skills, yo, we keep them stacked like the Miami Heat right after they sign Shaq.
Like podiatrist, you about to see defeat. And you know I love veggies, how I eat these beats. Lyrically healthy, rhymes cholesterol free. Non-GMO, 100% organically me.
Organic and real beats and bars batter your grill. The badder you think you are, the worse this is gonna feel. The more that you realize these mics are pressurized and they're bound to blow and explode. Cap and Noah stay energized.
All your bars are garbage, still with nothing but process. Setting the game back, stalling the fucking progress with nonsense. Y'all don't spit your swallow and digest. I digress, 6 days of slaying lanes, I might rest.
Yo, Noah take a rest, they know we special and blessed. Running laps around these dudes, but that's what the devil gets. They need the level set, bars, some we haven't seen it. Brian knows for A&Rs, and these people we never met.
Noah Brazos and Cap, we got those dope raps that make foes collapse, and it's a known fact. We about to expose these caps, yo, Big No is so dope that his bars are known to overdose crack.
It's simple, don't get offended, the crew is naturally gifted. The bars are coming tremendous and nothing short of momentous. We're truly hunting the greatness and screaming death to these fakers who perpetrate on the mic just to get a shot at the major.
Plus my team's strong, and I'm a beast like King Kong that's quick to shush your bitch like Caesar Milan. You better than who? Your homie Dream On. My style's Eon, ahead of you peons.
Hey yo, beyond the mark, tag team champs of the art. Squash match, hawking animal, ripping mics apart like a doomsday device dialed in to cause a cleansing and bring the game forward into the fifth dimension.
And Big Noah got that heat. Somebody check the Fahrenheit. You about to meet the feet like a fresh pair of lights. I see how tan fly, I swear to Christ, this game is full of parasites. Sucking dick to be verified.
Nasty, chasing the cloud, they shouldn't gas these. Half-ass rapping, industry patsies. Drugged up, playing that part like Lassie. Cashing in to try to get a win, it's hella trashy. Yeah, we don't fucking play like that, yo. Back and forth bars, let's move. Big Noah, Genesis, and Cap Jones, y'all come and get it.
Hey, I'd walk away from something like that, like ready to get my pen flicking. Oh, you want to talk? Let's talk. In fact, if you guys do a remix of that shit and make that beat available, I'm for sure throwing a verse on it.
Yeah, but the thing is...
Oh, they want to talk.
And the thing that I really liked that the standout was the back and forth. And when you can flawlessly execute that back and forth live, akin to what we do sometimes, you grimy ass motherfucker,
Cap Jones
can just flame right off, dude.
Dude, Cap Jones is one of... Cap Jones is one of my personal faves.
Yeah.
The tone of his voice, he's like down there kind of in raspy, but he keeps it fucking going every time he's flowing. It doesn't matter what he's saying or what he's showing. So it's like, bro, honestly, dude, Bottom Feeders got listened to a lot by me. I've listened to Bottom Feeders like a fucking lot, dude. Because it hits you in your shit with the BMX chain, blah. Dude, you guys did that little piece together, like Mad Max video for it, and I was like, you know what? At the end of it, I was like, this is the perfect video for this song.
Yeah. No, I was.
This is the perfect video for this song.
It was, and I originally did. If you look back, I'll send it to you. I actually made two of them. I made one from the original Mad Max, like the OG one, the Road Warrior or whatever, and then I ended up doing like the new one from whatever a few years back. But yeah, it has that Cap in general. I feel like has kind of that what's the word? Apocalyptic kind of fucking sound to it, like some of his shit. So like that's just kind of. That track specifically, but yeah, this back and forth.
This dude's very apocalyptic when he's in the bag. You know what I mean?
These guys, they linked up. I'm pretty sure, and did this shit in person. They both live down in Florida, so I'm pretty sure that they've been. So they're coming out with either an EP or an LP.
Hey, we talked a lot about Cap Jones, but we're not trying to leave fucking. Big Noah Genesis out of it either, though, because Big Noah Genesis did his thing, and Big Noah Genesis like a hella like I look at a guy like that like it's a student of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The same way
they both live in Florida. They both live in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, so they laid it down in the same booth or whatever.
I think so because don't quote me on that, but I'm almost positive because I know they're working on it's either EP or LP called Bars. Those two together. I have, I think 3 or 4. I took this one off of that. They weren't gonna let me have this, and I like begged Cap because he gave me one of the other ones, and I didn't like as much for this project. Like I wanted this back and forth shit the way that they do it on this.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
but
crazy to me.
but this moment right here, at least for me, right? This is the biggest thing is I got to hear this piece of it.
Yeah.
And I'm being told that it wasn't something that was even like
so
built
now you're
for
interested
this.
in what else
So
is
now I'm
there.
like, oh, okay, if that's the one that's coming over, like what's sitting in the
Yeah.
background.
I mean,
type
even
shit.
if I just tell you I have like either 3 or 4 that I produced on that, I'm pretty sure. God, who the hell else does? You know what? I'm not even gonna say who it is because I'm sure it's producers that you know.
Who would I think produced for them?
It was oh my God, why is the name escaping me? I feel fucking like an asshole already.
You know what? It's no worries. And the thing is, dude,
Yeah,
you're
it
totally
don't
right.
matter.
It makes you interested in what that album's gonna
Yeah,
be.
regardless,
like you said,
man.
You were dropping it like
ain't
solo albums.
This ain't Jay
Solo
Fehrman. Got to
tracks.
remember all the facts. This is let's get
I
this
know.
music bumping and
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
good
'cause
time.
I'd be super
and fucking
cheeks,
put one in the
dude.
air. You know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
remember
Like
shit
fuck
But it's
that.
all
ever.
right. But it's all right. Hey, those guys will come on. That producer will come on. I promise you. Everybody that's involved in this one,
Yeah.
I think you'll like it. I think you would be open to.
Oh, dude,
I know you guys are
there's
fans.
not really a name on there. Isn't? I don't think there's a name on here that we don't fuck with, like at all. I don't think there's a single name on there, and it's not something that we already fuck with.
Listen, I say we do this if you guys are cool with it. We bring in Dead World. We add him to the roulette, and we
Is he
make his
ready?
ass pick one. He said he's ready.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Dead World, call in, Slums.
let's do it.
Let
I'm
me-
ready for another song though. I want to try to get through the whole CD.
Let's make him pick one.
Fehrman, I hit that time and I gotta go, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go. I gotta go.
You ain't doing nothing. Shut up and connect your Bluetooth.
I'm trying. All right, I'm connected.
All right.
Hold on. Let me make sure he's got my number. Sheesh. This is what you call on the fly.
Like I moved this channel real quick though.
Hey, for any MCs out there that are going to be pissed that these guys didn't get to your song,
I'll pick it.
Hold
Hold on.
watch
hold
what's
on.
going on here. They're trying to get.
No, if they don't drop in the chat, it's gonna be completely roulette. So we gotta
That's
play
fair.
Echo. Echo's
Yeah.
gotta get spun.
Echo for sure is looking.
How you gonna pick my song? He saw where my mouse was.
I did.
He saw where my mouse was, and you're gonna pick my fucking song, motherfucker.
I kind of knew you were gonna pick Echo.
Fuck
a
yeah, I'm gonna
cheater.
pick Echo. Why wouldn't
saw
I?
it.
Yo,
too.
what's going on, boy?
Hey,
Yo,
Dead World.
Dead World in the house. All right,
Hold on.
Let
I
me-
gotta ask him a question
Well,
first.
let me make sure what channel you're coming through so I can get your volume right.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
I gotta ask him a question first.
What up, Z?
Yo, and could Jay hear us too?
Yeah,
yeah.
You're live with all of us, Slums.
Yo, let's go. How you guys doing?
Oh,
Fucking do it.
fabulous,
Live it, breathe it. Did you
fabulous,
see your
man.
artwork up earlier?
Yeah. We spun the promo. That was great shit.
Did you see your
Appreciate
Did you see your
Oh,
promo?
word.
Did you see the
Okay.
artwork?
I didn't catch that. I tuned in probably right about when the Patty song was starting up.
Okay, cool. Okay, here's my question. So, can you just talk about the Unwuka track for a minute? Is that one that really stood out on the album from you? Because Jay was kind of speaking on that.
Oh yeah, yo, shout out on Wuka. That was, I think, the biggest surprise. Like, I listen,
Nah.
I've heard everything that he's done, and he's nice. You know what I mean? I fuck with Wuka. He's a super good dude, but like, I wasn't expecting that. That was probably the biggest surprise of it all. Just like,
No, bro.
where he took it, and he's done dark stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he had a track called Last Level. It was probably my favorite. I think Insomniac did that off
Yeah.
the Portals.
Yep.
Like, that joint is fire. And I would say, like, that would be almost like in the same sort of similar lane, almost, but not like he's rapping on this. And I was like, wow, I didn't know he did it like that.
I bet,
But that's why I was
that's-
I was just
But
I'm surprised.
That's like I think it's one of the characteristics that's pointed out to me about Onwuka since I first heard him.
That flip,
that dude is fucking murdering it.
Chopper you and then hit you with an elbow.
I have heard him on the wildest style beat you could fucking imagine, and every time he is just he's drilling that bitch.
Pow.
And again, it's not just the bars, but like unique style. The unique style gives him so many fucking points in my book too. It's like it's just that one was incredibly dope, but I feel the same way I have felt about Onwuka. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, when you were saying how like he starts to like flutter off time and then he just comes back, like he is really good at that.
Yeah,
but then on this kind of beat, I feel like because it was such like just an ill beat. Yeah. It just kind of made that even land even harder. You know what I mean?
And I completely agree because probably my favorite Onwuka joints are the ones that are a little bit slowed down and he feels like he has more space to play with. Those ones he always hits through way harder. The fast joints, cool, but it's too much for your cadence it out. It's like too much for like not me, but like too much for like the average listener to like contemplate. But the more times he gives himself that space and he plays with the style, and dude, there's sometimes them fucking things hit you from left field, and you're like, what the fuck? He brought that bar back. It was going off.
First off, I gotta thank you for taking time and calling in, man. That's super dope. And
thanks for taking a call. You guys gotta do calls all the time. If you need. I don't know if this is like one of your guys' numbers or something.
Yeah.
But I could let you know how to set up just like a free slowly spin it up. I'll message you guys. That's what I do. It's not my real number.
No.
You guys should take calls all the time.
I appreciate that.
I mean, not just that. I mean, people could jump into Discord and shit too.
And then the other question I have is, did you guys get through the whole album?
I'll call you whenever too.
Yeah, hit me up. Yeah. Hit me up, Slums. You got through the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So
we had like 1 minute to spare. It was with as many calls as we had. There was it was right down to the wire.
Okay, so can you give me like a takeaway and then pick a track?
No, I'm picking the track, the Echo one.
Let him pick one.
It's my turn.
I mean, the takeaway.
It's my turn.
Let him have a takeaway and then pick a track.
No, you said out loud, it's my turn.
Oh.
Are we playing roulette or are we going to start changing the rules all of a sudden?
You already got the bullet.
Up next, we got Discovery by Echo.
Hopefully you can hang out. He told me to eat it.
Can you hear the music, Sim?
Yeah. Yo, this sounds real on the phone, too.
There you go. Hey, you can hear the music on the phone.
I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Hey, listen to the track.
We're about to get these fucking rooms jumping, bro.
Let's go.
Put these niggas in a line, in a single file. I'll make sure they're all forgotten like a middle child. I'm homicidal with a smile, I'm a little wild. A horror movie where the killer takes a little while to kill the first person. I speak in third person. Echo used to write raps with quills and curses. Better be worth it if you lied to me like a serpent. I put poison in your drink, have you dying and burping. I wrap raps on your head like turbans, a surgeon. When it comes to dissecting the truth, I stay searching. Working overtime on these lines like Oscar winners. It's not about the outer, it's only about the inner. I'm no beginner when it comes to sharing the knowledge. Student enrollment can teach you way more than college. You can polish a diamond, but if it's flawed, it's flawed. You gotta be sharp if you're trying to build with the God. Echo.
If you're trying to build and be God.
These next two verses, man. Specifically the third verse. Is full fucking
dope.
This is one you're gonna have to rewind.
T-minus 60 seconds and counting.
We on a rock and it's flying through space. The same way I used to fly through my life in a haze. Them old days are old days. They gave me my ways. I wouldn't trade that whole face for shit. Nigga, I stayed on a stoop in tin boots with my sock full of weight. 50-20s every leg. I had to stand in one place. When the Jakes rode by, looked me dead in my face. I used to blow the Newport smoke to cover the haze. All these Most rappers just rap about shit they seen from their bedroom window or a TV screen. I'm just saying, I sold drugs, but it wasn't my dream. I wanted to eat off rap when I was serving fiends. A teenager, early 20s, I normalized it. I'm a nerd, a drug dealer, I'm a hybrid, a code switcher nigga. Yeah, I combined it. I added corporate nigga and I intertwined it.
T-minus 17 seconds and counting. 15.
Hey, come on. Listen to this verse.
11.
Verse.
10.
Let's get it.
8. 7. 6. Make sure breathe. Start. 2. 1. Boost ignition and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery.
If you ain't done what I did, you can't tell me shit. Why would I listen to a critic that don't even spit? I'm writing hieroglyphs, nigga, while I hang off cliffs. I was rolling big spliffs while selling dubs of piff. I got a gift and it was inside my head at birth. It took 20 years for these gems to unearth. I silver surf on any beat, Sam Fantastic Four. I send you back 192 verses of raw. I spit pain from my jaw like it's Novocaine numb. I've stared down the barrel of a dumb nigga's gun. My mind shine like the sun. I outsmart Satan. You niggas weird like white people baking bacon. Fuck the pigs, fuck 12, fuck the police. I'll say it any way you want. I'll say it in Chinese. Hama the Jincha, let that be understood. Hollywood is Hollywood. Druids worship wood, nigga.
Sheesh.
Come on, man.
There it go.
Hold
Jay
on.
Fehrman, TBD.
What happened?
Yo, shout out Echo. He said that in Chinese.
That's wild.
Buckle up.
That's so dope.
What's happening right now?
Yeah.
Dude, fucking
Oh, that's the end of the track.
Echo is a fucking murderer.
Put these niggas
No,
in
you-
the line.
you hit-
Oh,
It's
you
in
played
the
it back.
file.
It's
I'll
over.
make sure they're all
Pause
forgotten
it.
like
Hold
a
on.
middle child. I'm
over.
homicidal with a smile. I'm a little.
Kill it. You're
It's
going
over.
back. You made
wanna
me think
hear
it was
it
going
again.
again. We got to get through the whole track.
Oh, right.
What are you
Saying it
doing?
over and over and over again.
Echo's probably yelling right now at the screen saying, "Yeah, play that shit."
Yeah, dude, I want to fucking hear it again.
Hey, can I tell you one? Can I tell you one thing? Because I wrote this down when he said it in that third verse. So he says, "I silver surf on any beat. Send Fantastic Four. I send you 192 verses of raw." So
That 192 verses
So
of Raw, I
Fantastic
lost
Four
my
beat.
shit. I was like, what?
so Fantastic Four, 4 beats,
Right.
3 16s each equals 192.
Yeah.
Like, what the
Crazy.
fuck, man?
Super.
Like, dude is
Crazy,
all
bro.
about, like, he's, you know, he has that track with Cannabis. He has that kind of mentality and that way.
You
he's
know
so
who
philosophical
you know
and
who
fucking
I'd love to
nerdy with his shit.
dude.
I love it.
I would love to see Echo do a track and or like small project. Liam Capital. They're both very it's not I want to say introspective, but it's not introspective. It's like this. It's like the layer on top. It's not necessarily just the bars that are hitting you that you hear and the words that are being complied. He's hitting. There's like sometimes there's like a message there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's
and it's
always-
like he's cracking off a bar like.
Okay, hold on. Now, before we keep my man on the phone.
He does it with schemes too.
For
See, the schemes are crazy.
He's
In
crazy.
Dead World, you were.
Before we keep him on the phone all
I
night.
caught a piece of this one last night on Dead World Radio.
Yeah.
I caught a piece of the Muka one last night on Dead World Radio. And other than that, I ain't heard shit.
Let's let my man give his takeaway, pick a track, and tell us to fuck off. Because
Yeah,
you're
let's
going to
keep
try.
this moving, man.
Hey, but in saying that, also Zim, you're welcome to stay on the line as long as you want to. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So it's however you
thank
want.
you.
You just gotta let us know what you're trying to do.
Hey, how about Z stays on the line, but we just keep this roulette going quicker.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do
It's
it.
up to him.
And then at the end, I want Z to talk with you guys about how
All
he
right,
feels about
but
the entire thing.
if Zim's jumping in here, then after
you
that,
stay?
it's gonna be your turn, and it's gonna be
back to him.
Fehrman's.
All right, can you stay?
I can hang out for a little bit. I'm doing some DoorDash right now. I'm just parked in the parking lot.
You know
Like,
what?
better, man.
Wait, hey,
But I can chill for a couple
here's
minutes.
the thing.
I can hang about.
If Zim goes silent, we'll just assume that he's either not there or he's
let's
fucking
just
has
do
nothing
this.
to
Let's
say
just
or
do
he
this.
got busy and hung up.
No,
like it
let's
doesn't
do it.
matter. Like,
Let's walk my man out. Let's walk my
Bro,
man out.
we don't need you to say goodbye. Like, you don't gotta be like, hey, yo, I gotta go. Just, hey, if you got shit to do, fucking hang up or
Listen,
something. You know
we're
what I'm
gonna
saying?
walk him out. Give Give me your thoughts on the album. Pick your track and peace out, Slums. I appreciate you calling.
Yo, thank you guys for having me.
100%.
I mean, yo, the whole thing, it's got that mixtape vibe. It's a lot of guys you don't see together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everything is dope. But then also, I think because it's all Jay's beats, it's not like a mixtape, like a DJ mixtape, you know what I mean? Pulling from all sorts of different sources. Like, it does have a cohesiveness to it. It's all Jay Fehrman beats. So that's even kind of ill about it, too.
Hold on.
I want to see more stuff like this.
I don't want to cut you off, but one thing I do want to point out, too, is, like, the first 4 that we listened to, like, the cohesion that exists within the beats and the MCs delivering.
Sure.
I'm like, I don't think you could have picked a better start to the album.
Good, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think you could have picked a better start.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And, the more you listen to it, the more it's just going to be like, wow, this is actually... it's impressive, bro.
You can listen to it in any order. I will tell you that right now.
Yeah, but again, it's like we've said, we don't see a single cat on here that we don't already fuck with.
Right.
You know what I mean? Of course, not beat wise.
Well,
and of course, not artist wise.
When I was getting out of the car earlier, I was listening to you guys. It was right after you played the bars track.
Right.
Back and forth. You were talking about a remix or something with the beat, and then I had to get out real quick. I didn't hear you finishing it up.
Make the instrumental available. I will for sure put a verse on that bitch. I might not put it out in official capacity, but the people that I want to hear it will hear it. You get what I'm saying?
So I think we should try to figure out a way to get, if you guys remember like the J Arms mixtapes, it was like a lot of industry beats, but like mad people would be doing freestyles over them. You know what I mean? Like
that was going to be my next thing.
Like everybody. If we could get something like that in the underground, I think people would be down. You know what I mean? That would be super dope. I'm sure Jay would be down, and I think you guys are the guys. I think you guys would be able to get it together because you know enough people that would probably say yes to be able to pull it off. That would be dope. I would help out in any way. You know what I mean? I could, but that would be dope.
Fire. I like
that idea a lot.
Yeah,
it helps everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
promotes the producer.
But we were always the dudes like when people were rapping or playing beats and shit. If people started playing industry beats, seriously, that's what we're doing right now.
No, he's not saying industry beats. He's saying Jay Fehrman beats or something.
Oh yeah, Jay Fehrman beats. Of course.
I don't know if you guys were like super into mixtapes, but like Jay Arms was a DJ who would put out instrumentals, and it would be like all. Like a lot of the stuff was popping at the time, but like sometimes it would be like a classic, like Prodigy beat or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, and then everybody would freestyle it. There's like a million volumes of it. But I think if something like that happened in the underground, that'd be super dope. If you had like Jay Fehrman, you had some Numbs, Wolverine, like, you know what I mean? All these guys that have these records out. Like, imagine like,
I knew he did.
I'm trying to think of something. Imagine Action Figure rapping over that know-it-all song, I Won't Go Away.
Oh,
you know
I
what I mean? Like
see
shit like that going on. Like that would be so
Oh yeah.
That would be so dope.
And then
I'll say something. You know, I think if you know, there's a ton of people that come in and fuck with us like in the community and shit, but I feel like That World Radio and Jay Fehrman probably have like the kind of pulse of the shit that we fuck with. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like what we actually, you know what I mean?
We're tapped into what they're tapped into.
You know what we're kind of listening for, and it's like, yeah, man. Not just that. These artists that are in this community, these guys who are dope, the guys you do know that we do fuck with. It's not even just that. Like, make the stems available. Put your vocal, put your acapella out there, put the beat out there, and let's get cats getting busy. Because I think there's a lot of times when things cross. You know what's crazy? Sometimes some shit will cross, like, you know what I'm saying, out there, and it's like,
Can I tell you
that's gonna work.
thing
And then they smoke that shit.
One thing I wanted to do on this tape was after I had gotten all these back was when I changed my mind on it. But at one point in time, I wanted to be one of the tracks, whether it be the last one would probably make the most sense. But I wanted it to just be one big cipher where I had all of these guys on one beat and I just kept playing it, right? So it'd be like a 15-minute track or, 12-minute track with 15 dudes.
He's saying no.
That's so fire, dude.
That's fire.
And that doesn't mean that it can't happen still. But what I'm saying is like that would have been on the album. But it's so hard to get. I now I have more confidence in like a guy like Cap that can do some fucking black magic on the master, even if he gets one that's all over the map.
Yeah.
So
no, dude, like I didn't even.
But he did send me the stems.
Not until you told me did I even know that Cap was doing any type of mixing or whatever.
Oh yeah,
but
that
dude,
whole bottom feeders. Yeah.
Like I said, if I would like to know, it's like. He is doing some shit because them tracks fucking hit, dude. And it's like his voice
been doing
is
this a long
dude,
hey,
I'm
he's
telling
been doing
you,
this like 20 years.
Yeah, he worked as an engineer for a long time.
Hey,
like,
I'll tell you this much.
I'll
tell you this much. We ain't gonna be like those type of dudes who are like, like always classifying or like numbering or ranking shit. But Bottom Feeders is 100% in my top 5 albums of motherfucking 2025, bro.
What a
I'm saying so, like, I'm telling you, that shit has got listens for me, bro. I mean, it's gotten real fucking listens.
Yeah. Okay, hold up.
Another one in there is Jeeb's Garden Hate album, too.
We're getting off the rails.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Fuck yeah, we're off the rails.
This is what we picked.
Give us a song.
Yeah,
What's the song?
Yeah.
Yo, I mean, there's so many. I'm glad he played the Echo because that would be one that I'd be kind of thinking about. I would say Thought Provoker's super nice. That song is crazy.
Let's go there, yeah.
What would Pac do?
Just go with your first thought.
Hold on. Oh, he's picking Kabar.
Oh.
Yeah, Kabar. Kabar is super nice. He's probably the least known on this list. You know what I mean? And this track, this is actually another one, like Wuka, I was surprised. Because a lot of his music is very, like, positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
this is very different than a lot of stuff.
I feel very much the same about Kabar, like I do like a cat like Evans Christ. Mm-hmm. They're kind of almost doing like an homage to like 90s hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And it's flawless. Like the way they're doing it. They put bars in the shit. And Kabar seems to be a little bit more. Kabar will reach out into some like farther realms, I think, beat wise.
Sure.
And at different speeds and like try to create different energies. Mm-hmm. Evans Christ is always gonna get in that pocket. But Kabar when he's in that pocket too is nasty.
Yeah,
but he seems like almost like Evans Christ, but a little bit more experimental.
It would be.
I think you're gonna see something different out of Kabar in this one.
Oh, okay.
Dude, we've liked every track we had come through so far.
Well, hey.
We should get promo for one of them and stick it on Blammers.
I appreciate you stopping in and making the call.
Video I'm talking about, the one he's got.
Yes. Hey, Z, appreciate you, man.
Yes, Z. And
shout
out to the world.
Hey, I'll tell you what, we're going to try to get through these songs, but if you get another open spot and want to call in, just call in, bro.
Yo, all right, thanks for having me, and I'll be tuned in.
And everybody, tune in to Dead World Radio Tuesdays and Thursdays nights at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yes. All right,
let's go.
Peace, slums. All right, Kabar.
Good night.
Up next, we got Pepper and Shade by Kabar.
Yo. How y'all doing? Yo. I go by the name of Kabar. What's up? What up, Jay? Yo. I got something.
He could even just call in and give us the next song.
I got that West Coast vibe now. Had to find myself, took a time out. Yo, I really see the world when I sign out. And these apps just distract when you find out. Silhouettes on my eyes now. Jay got me back up on the mic, wow. So I got some shit I need to iron out. Survival mode, so you can't always time it out. But when I grab the pen, yo, the time is now. Watch your back will be the last one to find out. Writing been like therapy, I take mine. Think serene and obscene at the same time. I've had it tough, but I never wanna trade lives. Heard your grass ain't really green from the grapevine. Yo, it's game time. Y'all need to take 5. And if your friends say you could rap shit, they lie. It seems all common sense been vaporized. So I'm rolling up a plane, fuck the 8 to 5. Fuck it, I'm just a soul wanting peace. Feel it in the soles of my feet. My people been a target in the streets. I'm cooking up a different type of heat. But y'all don't hear me though. Got mountains in the landscape. Never need a ferry or a large estate. Couple trails where I can hike and meditate. Everything real, keep it true, how I operate. Zoo to the Ville, A to P-Town. My homies know I got they back like any day. Rip City, feel alive even when the shit gritty. On the run, but some shit forever with me. Yo, that's real.
I never sacrifice beliefs. Got a love from afar, so you ain't gotta bleed. I learned that the hard way. It's always the closest. Had me thinking I was crazy and stuck in hypnosis. Herbal remedy the dopest. For real. Never put white up my nose, man. Sometimes it feels I'm going through the motions. But rap got me back feeling focused. Devoted. I'm just a soul wanting peace. Feel it in the soles of my feet.
There's like an element of like that verse where like he like almost sounds like doing like Will Smith almost.
Type of heat.
You get what I'm saying?
Listen.
Super
Finding, learning how to breathe and release. Still a fiend for the green, think I need peace. Need a new job, new leads, new crib, new lease, new whip with new feet. Shit is too many needs. That's how we programmed in the homeland. Overseas kids dying in the street. Free Palestine. Truth is what I speak. You don't like it, bitch. Suck a bolt of lighting, bitch. Gotta learn perspective over negative. Staring at the devil, you ain't gotta let him in. Passive with the sentiments, hating on the melanin, believing what they hear without the evidence. Fox News help the ops choose who to target. So I turn down the bass, niggas gotta ride with caution. Lighting the new dawn, I ain't playing no pawns. Moving pieces on the board till the old world's gone. Let's go. I'm just a soul wanting peace. Feel it in the soles of my feet. My people been a target in the streets. I'm cooking up a different type of heat. But y'all don't hear me though.
You know what? You were talking about it earlier, and maybe I passed on it, but this was a good song towards the end. It felt like the ending. It felt like everything was kind of coming to the end.
That's a good. Know what?
I could have used you about fucking.
It wasn't.
3 weeks ago.
It wasn't. I wasn't on the word the end, but the second you said it, I was like, yeah, you're not fucking wrong.
Yeah,
you're not fucking wrong.
I guarantee that it never made it that far down, but it was.
I mean, it's number 13 out of 15, so he's bringing it home. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it's a great take home.
I would say that's my feeling out of all of them that I've heard now. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, man. These are all fucking dope tracks to me. Like each one of them, I wouldn't sit there and hype it up if I didn't think that each one of these dudes was dope. Whether you like it or not, that's cool, whatever. But like I personally like. I had one track that came back to me where I was like, I love the track. I had already loved the track because I had heard it previous to that. And I won't even say who it was. And I was like, it doesn't really fit the vibe. Okay. And so he sent me another track like 2 days later, and it was dope as fuck. But I was like, you know what? No, it doesn't even matter what the vibe is. I'm keeping that original one. So I put it back on there. So every single one, there was never one moment where I was like, nah, I can't do this. There was a couple fucking mixes.
Also, like, even just like the one with Kabir in whether or not this is the whatever, dude. Kabar. Dude,
potato.
Can I just appreciate the music?
Tomato.
That's the moment. Can I just appreciate the music?
All right, Slooms.
We're so bad.
Listen, bro, I've hit some weed. Answer. Can I just appreciate the music? Who gives a fuck? Listen, but the thing is like, you know, I feel like one thing about what it is that we be doing with the show is like we have tried to highlight him. You know what I'm saying? Because
we have highlighted him for sure.
we got fucking tapped into his music, and we were like, no, this kid's fucking doing something.
Evans, right? Because
same with whatever, bro. This is the whole the experience from this isn't so much about what people see us do externally, but it's like what we get to see and receive on the other side of it. That's what this is really about. It's like the access, bro. The access is fucking crazy, dude. Like I mean, I couldn't be, you know, more thankful of that, and it gives you insight, and you get to see who's fucking doing it and shit. And it's like, again, taking a chance. It would
be nice to access the next track.
Like, are we
ever gonna get through this? You've been soapboxing for the last.
I'm just saying, like, I don't move from or operate from a place of someone having a name that can just instantly have my respect. But if you have a fucking pen, you can get it. And I think that's why the pens keep coming and fucking with us, because we appreciate the pens.
That's true, though.
We appreciate the pens, and I think the people who have the pens see us appreciating it, and that's why they keep coming and fucking with us. So like, we're not even getting access for what we put out. We're getting access for how we listen to their music. That's crazy as fuck. What's the next song, sir? It's your turn, and then Fehrman's.
Oh, it's me. Tidal wave.
Which one?
Evans.
Evans.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Number 9.
Hey,
A lot of cats would have passed
Yo,
on
what
that
up, Fehrman?
Kabar beat. Is that it?
It's
Kabar?
a tough beat.
Okay.
Kabar?
hey.
I'm not sure.
This the tidal wave. Better
We're
seek
just
higher
guessing.
ground soon as the sirens raise. I'm in my Midas phase. Everything I touch turn to gold. Y'all making minor plays. You and me, we night and day. I hit the stage, do the show, then homie, I get paid. I spend my money on equipment, never giant chains. Lock and load, I hit opponents from a mile away. These rappers rusty, made of iron, bitch, I'm diamond made. So make your plans and even bring your little fire brigade. Ain't no way that y'all can stop or flee a tidal wave. Ain't no alarm for this. I whip a different dope, but still I use my arm and wrist. A sonic pharmacist, show y'all what an artist is. The shit that y'all been dropping, hitting like the Carter 6. I'm swinging blades made of gold, ain't no one sharp as this. I hit my targets on some higher level archer shit. And if it's war, just know it ain't gonna be no armistice. I go nuclear and all the atoms made of carbon split. Can't do what I do, my balls is large as shit. I spill the guts of any MAGA cuck or narcissist. Don't become a martyr, homie, y'all don't want no parts of this. What, y'all all go buy the lamest rapper starter kit? I smoke twice as much as y'all and y'all ain't half as smart. A lot of dudes say they rap, can't even act the part. Your friends don't tell you that you whack cause they don't have the heart. Half of y'all ain't bad at rapping, homie, you just bad at art. This the tidal wave. Better seek higher ground soon as the sirens raise. I'm in my Midas phase. Everything I touch turn to gold. Y'all making minor plays. You and me, we night and day. I hit the stage, do the show, then homie, I get paid. I spend my money on equipment, never giant chains. Lock and load, I hit opponents from a mile away. These rappers rusty, made of iron, bitch, I'm diamond made. So make your plans and even bring your little fire brigade. Ain't no way that y'all can stop or flee a tidal wave. In a league of my own, yo, this my Ivy era. Platinum and palladium rare, but me, I might be rarer. Much more than just your average whitey Nike wearer. I'm haunting rappers in their dreams, yeah, I'm a nightly terror. I'm trying to get to this cash fast, plus I'm passionate. I went and bought your little project, then I trashed the shit. We put it on in the car and almost crashed the whip. Now I got a new name on my list of people's ass to kick. Listen, I'm trying to make it on my own terms. Y'all just a flash in the pan, I plan a slow burn. Some of y'all ain't meant for the show and y'all just won't learn. Always say they down for the ride, but then the boat turns.
That-
And it's
that
the
flash
great
in the
wave.
pan,
I'm
slow
about to
burns
make
one was a
graves.
fucking
Plato
hitter.
taught me how to think and I escape caves. Most of these rappers out here capping on a paid stage. I build my vision from the ground, y'all keep your fake plays. This the tidal wave. Better seek higher ground soon as the sirens raise. I'm in my Midas phase. Everything I touch turn to gold. Y'all making minor plays. You and me, we night and day. I hit the stage, do the show, then homie, I get paid. I spend my money on equipment, never giant chains. Lock and load, I hit opponents from a mile away. These rappers rusty, made of iron, bitch, I'm diamond made. So make your plans and even bring your little fire brigade. Ain't no way that y'all can stop or flee a tidal wave.
Sheesh. You know what stood out to me, and it's interesting so far since we've been through this, is that it seems like most of the tracks have 3 verses. You know,
there's only a couple. There's a couple actually that are shorter. We just have happened. You're
I know.
You're insightful.
I know. We've heard shorter ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying he doesn't have shorter ones, but like, yeah, he's again, like an artist from that era. They give you the full track, the full song. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you something that kind of stroked my ego is I clicked on his link to, he did a freestyle for, it was like they did like a cypher thing, right? Like the double XL kind of thing.
Yeah.
For Kalamazoo dudes.
Yeah.
Or something in Michigan. I think it was just Kalamazoo, but he spit the first verse from that track he did for his freestyle. So
okay.
Oh,
like,
nice.
Yeah. So to me, that's like a huge compliment. Like you stepped your game up enough to the point on my beat that you're using that when you're being showcased on some shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's definitely
and
speaks
like
volumes.
If
I could have gone the other way with it though. I could have been like, motherfucker, that's my shit.
you know, like
you could.
Well, here's the thing. You know,
you're off the
Evans is obviously he's a real writer, right? And a lot of times in the subject matter, the way he raps, right? It's always him versus man, right? Him versus man.
You can
like,
tell he's. You know how you
I
said
want to
that about
see.
the
I
bar?
want to see Evans go into like comic villain, like strike. You know what you get what I'm saying? Because his battles are always him to man, him to man, him to man. Like
You
show
want
me you
more,
dropping
huh?
up to the clouds and like smacking them with
Yeah,
lightning bolts type shit. Because hey, here's the thing: is the same cats that respect your pen now are gonna be the same cats who are like listening to those fucking crazy ass comic book
super
adventures. You know what
do
I'm
me a
saying?
favor, bear with me on this. So Evans Christ, I know he's a younger dude to me, or to me anyway. So he's like mid 30s, like low or young 30s, probably like 34, 35. Anyways, he to me is beyond like his whole like philosophy on hip hop and stuff like that. He's a student. Like he goes back and he's looking at old shit.
Okay,
and he's an old soul to me.
The same,
way that he
but
raps.
literally everybody in this project, we could for sure say is a student. Probably the majority of them are wordsmiths.
Oh yeah,
100%.
You know what I'm saying? A few of them are architects.
One of these guys.
See, with this being the album that you put together, that's the part you gotta get to play right now, right? Like you get to be the architect. You're the person. You say you don't do the mixing and mastering, but yet you're still the architect. You're the getting the artist to perform on your songs and tracks, and you're bringing it together. You're putting it into a place. You're looking for a foundation, you're looking for the end, you know what I'm saying? Like you're kind of like, so you're playing with that style of getting it. I can imagine your reaction getting these tracks back.
It's wild, dude. And
I bet.
And I didn't want anybody to hear it. I really didn't. I sent one track to Z. And it actually was that track right there. And I didn't tell anybody. You guys are the first ones here. And I only did it because I was just like, I was amped that night, and I think I had a couple that night. You know what I mean? Like I was like, fuck it, I can give him one. Like I could have done it to you guys too, obviously, but there's two of you, and then one of you would have heard it and been like, wait, hey, did you hear Firm as fucking? So I sent it to Z. I sent it to Z, and he was like, holy shit. And I'm like, yeah, dude, here's the list. Here's who's gonna be on it.
Oh wow!
But I didn't send anybody else. Nobody heard anything other than well, obviously Cap. But
it
was hard to keep under wraps.
The first time for Spin It Up, right? For like the whole like experience of what we've experienced. The first time I got sent a whole album early.
Yeah.
I listened to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, I was like jaw dropped. Like I couldn't believe where this came from, how long there was till it came out. And I had this much time to listen to this album.
Yeah, and it ruins every piece of it.
No. It doesn't ruin it. It doesn't ruin it because I fuck with these artists and I fuck with these jams. You know what I'm saying?
It ruins the show to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
That's
I
why
think
we hold out.
And Z was like, no, I don't want to hear anymore. Like he was like, because he wants to have a show like that, right? And he wouldn't have said what the fuck after on Muka's track, you know, like it was,
he had already heard it.
Like he was hearing it and going, okay, this is dope.
It was his
and again, like
moment.
I said, if I felt like this album, like that I was overhyping it, I mean, do you think I'd reach out to people that were playing it on bigger platform, or, you know, like that more people are gonna watch than just retweet my shit? This is a dope album. Like,
sure.
Obviously, there was a reason, but like I said, I was busting at the seams trying to fucking send it out. But let's play track.
Yeah, dude. I agree with that. Let's definitely get the same track. But I would say, I wouldn't let yourself feel like you have to be in a place where it has to drop fast, right? Because like I said with Bottom Feeders, that shit resonates. I'm not even halfway in. I know how this one's gonna hit when I'm out whipping it. It's the same energy.
Yeah, no, I have confidence in it, and I don't like. That's the thing, man. It's not about like overhype. It's not about anything. I know what people who fucks with who, and I already know that each one of these guys. This is some of their favorite work that they've done. They're not gonna be like.
I was giving you flowers on that one. You know what I'm saying? It's like a vibe maker. I'm giving you flowers. I'm saying like.
That was super dope.
Like I said, again. Everything I've heard, there hasn't been an ounce of slouch. You know, you said, there's ones out there, but I think that's about to rapidly change. I don't think anybody's gonna fuck around when it comes to your beats no more because you've just been putting up after hitter after hit. Even the beats, dude, we've got beats with you. I'm like, why the fuck is nobody rapping to these? Why is this sitting in a fucking beat tape?
Yeah.
There you have some fucking
he's got
monsters.
a bunch of
Let me tell you, I mean,
there.
another thing about my experience doing this shit, it's like, bro, there ain't a lot of artists in the world that collectively got 40 minutes of rapping on fucking live video. You know what I'm saying? Freestyling off the fucking head. And I got like 2 or 3 of them, the fucking Fehrman joints. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I know. Well,
collectively, I have hours of footage of rapping on freestyle.
It might be
I got hours of footage.
Let's keep it moving, and maybe we'll get another half hour in of it, dude.
I don't know if we
All
will.
right, so it's Jay's turn to pick now.
I'm gonna go the next track on there, 10. What Up Vern, Lullabies.
It's only 8:21. We'll get through the album. We've made it far enough. We're gonna get through it.
It's What Up Vern.
Hey, thanks for having me, Jay. This What Up Vern. Courtesy is Serene Digital. Know about it. Drive-by shootings, what's my lullabies? My story too deep, so let me summarize. PTSD, I'm fine otherwise. I guess it is what it is, I don't apologize. Fact over fiction, I saw the obstacles never made me a difference. Shot in the distance, tried but they missed them. Cry me a river, but the current's against them. Tell me, can you swim? Can you stay afloat? Probably cause I'm stoned, I don't wanna rock the boat. Getting close to shore, got me staring at the coast. Let me fire up this blunt, they don't really want the smoke. Dangerous minds, no Michelle Pfeiffer's, no Coolio. Yeah, I cried with Julio when his mama overdosed. Putting pen to paper, only writing what I know. Never tell you what I'm doing, but I tell you how it go.
Listen to like the slight tempo adjustment when it goes from like this hook back to the song. It's the slightest like tempo adjustment. The same way the intro was. It's fire.
That hook's flames.
Drive-by shootings, what's my lullaby?
Oh, now it felt
my story
more
too
insane.
deep, so let me summarize. PTSD, I'm fine otherwise. I guess it is what it is, I don't apologize. I don't panic, baby, I strategize. It can get scary, cover the baby's eyes. If they see what I've seen, they cry horrified. I was in too deep before I realized. I was in too long before I let go. In the streets, packing a pistol, puffing the petrol. I could sit and blame it on the ghetto. Could've stood still, could've stayed, bro. Never that. Went the other way, got the pesos. Had to pay my dues, so I paid those. What up?
Sheesh. Here's the thing. I like that beat so much that I was like, I'd fucking smoke that shit,
Here we
right?
go.
Right, I'm in my head like, I'd smoke this shit, but then listening to fucking What Up Vern, I was like, nope, this is his beat.
I really like...
This is his beat.
Do you want to hear something interesting about that? You rapped on that beat, and not the exact beat, but I had made that for a beat tape, and I sent it to Vern, and he was like, speed that shit up like 10 or 12 BPMs, I think it was. So I made that track twice. I layered different drums on both of them, but the same exact cuts on the sample. You rapped on. I don't recall.
Now I gotta know which one. Was it one? Was it one we were good on, or was it one we were cheeks on?
Yeah, I don't recall, but I know it was on one of those though. But yeah, Vern. I gotta say something about Vern. Is the only dude on that tape, which ironically I literally live like 20 miles away from Coffee Bitters.
Oh.
And him and I have never linked up. We talked to each other on the phone for the first time the night of 2 nights ago at for Dead World Radio. But at some point, we got to have a beer and maybe make a track or something.
Oh yeah.
But like the only dude on this whole album, or probably even the Twitterverse that I even fuck with artists, the only dude that I've actually hung out with is Vern. I went out to Vegas. And wild. We fucking ripped it up. It's gonna sound fucked up, but it's probably the biggest compliment I could ever give a guy like Coffee, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like vocally, he's like jazz. You know what I'm saying? The way he like the way he builds in round sometimes too, like he's not you don't always get it obviously, but like when it connects, it's like he just has a jazzy style. I don't hear nobody else doing it like him. The shit doesn't always seem like it's right how you want it, but he is like getting it through in a way that fucking kind of hits you in a different way.
Is it just weird? Is it just like it's like an unorthodox thing, right?
It's unorthodox. It's unorthodox.
So you know how like ODB obviously he's not that realm
dirty.
because he doesn't sound. But I'm saying like the unorthodox thing that just works so well. Where you're like, why the fuck does that sound
how does
right?
that work?
Yeah, but there's
So
it's
that's why the intro. That's why I'm kind of annoyed that you didn't play the intro.
But it's not like it's not poor information.
It's okay. We'll get to it.
It's not poor. It's not poor information. It's not. Dude, it's only 8:12. We're gonna get through the whole album. Or 8:26.
And with that said, I need an old man break.
Okay, you can have an old man break. I'm gonna have the conversation going.
Yeah, keep it going, man.
But what I was gonna say is it's not, because I've heard people do like that jazzy kind of off shit that like it sounds real deep, it rhymes real nice, but there ain't shit being said. Like Coffee actually says shit.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like there's
and
like it's like a bro, like you could also like classify him as a type of rapper as like almost like a fucking poet or like intellectual. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. So I was just texting with him today and on Wuka. They have a track together, and I think I can divulge this. We're hyping shit, whatever. Like what I was talking to you about the other day about like trying to get more original shit, like literally trying to like find like a new like subgenre of music, like that's what I want to like when I hear dudes like that. Him and Anwuka did a track apparently with like, so I have Anwuka and Coffee on a track together. And so they're working on that shit. And
the last one, the first time I heard Coffee on one of your beats, I think was the one.
It was the one where you were waiting for the drums to come in.
It had two other people. Man, there was two other people on it. There was two other people on it though. Yeah. But I'm saying, but like, even that, like, okay, so like pre that track before I heard you guys work together.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been the type of cat that'd have been like, oh, I need a Coffee like Fehrman track. You know what I'm saying? Like, like sometimes I'll hear cats rap and I'll be like, dude, you need to be rapping on Fehrman beats. And sometimes I'm like, I'll hear you drop a beat. I'm like, this needs this cat rapping on it type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like my insta thoughts.
I understand that. And the whole thing that he did was Skip. That EP that he did with Skip is flawed, but to me that's one of my favorite projects. Honestly, this past year.
I'll tell you this. I haven't done the proper deep dive on like Coffee that he probably deserves from a listener
Coffee
like
was Skip.
from a listener
Skip.
like me.
That's great.
He probably hasn't gotten a proper deep dive, but it's like it's not big out of like a not recognition of the skill. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I recognize the skill, so I'm cool to push it. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever's coming.
Well, are we gonna play it then? We going Coffee?
But
I think we have
who's
to.
next? And hey, shout to Vern, by the way. Like I said, that dude's crazy.
That
good.
beat was his. Like I said,
he walked on
first half of it, I'm like, I'd smoke this shit. And the second half, I'm like, nope, it's his song. It's his song.
Again, Slummy, Vern's about your like same age. Like I'm just saying, like he's been doing it. Like he gets it.
Dude,
just like
I'm telling you, the pens are getting crazy, dude. The pens are back. Anybody who right now is not tapped into the pens is missing out on something extraordinary.
You've been
extraordinary.
You've been doing this stand shit for like a minute on Coffee Bitters. Just play the track.
Thank God. Will you shut him up?
Less a man would walk away. But I'm too loyal to the game. Too loyal to the game. When I'm gone, they'll see such a crying shame. It won't never be the same. Loose lips sink ships, so I've been careful with the penmanship. Try to be sensitive, create life at the tip like a condom rip. Bring smoke, fire to the end. They cope till I dip. We slide, they trip. Mr. Wolf, no bad guys. 5 on like edible spread on my 5 guys. Still ain't beat Sekiro and it's been at least 5 tries. Drop 10s like supermodel sky rise, suicides. We let ride, never look down on the upside. Not worth the time it takes to beef with you, sir. No producer, you just a part-time beef barista. Disappoint all your teachers. Gassing up the mid while you glazing for features. You fucking leeches. Yeah.
I have the perfect example. I have the perfect example to sum this shit up. I have the perfect example.
But I'm too loyal to the game. When I'm gone, they'll see such a crying shame. It won't never be the same. More sustained like an Olympic flame when I solo mid the middle lane. Like John McClane and Nakatomi fame. And Wesley and Woody on the money train. Doc Frankenstein, knee deep getting brain. Or late May rain in Bahrain. You know, bull, just uncultured beef. Like a spineless lab-grown entity. A Nathan Fillion head and hands like that gift from Firefly. No serenity. A rap like this tenemy. Least tentative by living their heads rent-free. Drive them out their minds, have them sleeping in the streets while I'm chilling in their dreams. Print money in reams. So many people counting it split up into teams. It's the weight bust of the count machines. Ha!
Still counting in reams, so many people counting it and split up in teams.
Yes, man would walk away.
Those keys are killing me.
But I'm too loyal to the game. When I'm gone, they'll see such a crying shame. It won't never be the same.
Oh, wow. Yeah, super dope.
Let the beat walk out?
It walks out.
Dude, this beat to me is like Pink Floyd good.
Ding, those keys.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those keys.
This is Pink Floyd good, dude.
So do you think that sounds? I know that we can't go backwards, but that is such an intro sound to me. He's coming in like, remember like the old Jay-Z intros where it's like, I can see you reading the packaging, you know, seeing who the producers are, you know, whatever, like the cover art. Like that's what that beat sounded like to me, was like this, like kind of just this. I'm rolling in. Here we come, dude. This is the fucking Preposterous.
If I switch my mind for a second, it was like almost so nonchalant that it was like the cockiest shit you heard of the night. You
it's
know
called
what I'm saying?
arrogance.
He is one of the exactly. I know it. I'm saying what I took away from it, right? Yeah. I'm saying it's like it's one of the cockiest shit of the night.
I've been playing.
But hey, hold on. Before you go to the next point, let me say this one, because otherwise I'm gonna fucking forget it, right? A prime example of when I said how like Evans Christ, you know, is man to man in the story. Coffee's kind of accepted the comic book character style. You know what I'm saying? Like he takes you somewhere, dude. That suicidal line, riding on your skyline or whatever. I don't remember the exact words, but when he said that shit, I was like, whoo! Like I pictured him in a fucking car with suicide doors, like on some crazy skyline, rapping that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a visual proponent to what's being said that shows you the kind of the layer of what they're presenting to you in the music.
He says no producer, just a part-time beat barista. Like that shit, like what? And so shit like that, dude. So I guess I lied. My 2 daughters have actually heard a lot of this shit because I roll, you know, through while I've been getting the masters back or whatever. Yeah. And my 7-year-old, I still do it. Like I do it like for the last month and a half since I've had the coffee track where I'll just be like, you don't ever be. And she fucking, but now she's at a point where she's like, Dad, I love that song the first times that you were playing it, but I don't like it anymore.
That's
I'm like,
enough. Yeah, I know. I've been playing the absolute shit out of it.
I played the shit out of that track, dude.
Oh, dude, I got a song that I played a lot back in the day, right? And like, so usually every summer I'll give my kids like a fucking verse challenge.
Yeah, try to.
Like you can get like 50 or like $40 for memorizing this verse. Like if you memorize this verse before the end of the summer, I'll give you this much money type shit, right? And
Wait, so do you have kids?
Yeah. But hey,
Impressive.
Lots of kids.
Ow.
Lots
No.
of kids.
how? Bro, you see
they're
all this
still
charisma
around?
jumping through you out the screen?
Oh my
Hey,
God.
this the slums, baby. This charisma, this same shit that sees and reads and hears and all this shit, boy. Your boy got game, son. Your boy got
And
game.
you used to be on stage.
I be meeting. I bump into the same fat dude 3 times. He's coming up to me on the 4th one, like, "Hey, how do I get more like you? How do I get more like you?" God, you're fucking
Who's next
gigantic
on
out
roulette?
here.
Are we ever
No,
gonna
just
make
joking.
it through
Yeah,
this?
who's up?
Shout out to Kush Queen. Love you, my babies.
I think
Oh,
it's
it's
you.
my turn. It's my
It
turn.
is.
So
It
I'm
is.
taking What Would Pac Do by Thought Provoker. Quick little funny story. He dropped the track on the Link Today, thing, right?
to hear
And I
it.
was like, no, we need the video for you and Jay Fehrman too, but
Yeah,
I need
we
the
do.
promo for Blammers.
Shoot the promo.
Yeah.
I was like, shoot
need
me
the
the
whole
promo for
thing.
Blammers, and then he sent me the promo for this song. I didn't know this song was on there, but I was like, I'm not gonna listen to it just in case it is. And I was like,
It was?
because I think he was thinking I was asking him for the promo for what he's doing for Firm and shit. I was like, send me the promo, blah blah blah. But I was really like, send me a promo. Let's get this shit on Blammers.
Let's go.
What was the name of that one again? The one with the video. You know which one I'm talking about? Where he's like rapping on screen and shit. It's a fire ass video.
Yeah, off of.
And he's talking about that fucked up dude who was talking about like boom bap ain't hip hop no more.
And
Like,
he's
get
like-
out of
he's
here with
like-
that shit.
Quit playing that unk music.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Boom bap is foundational hip hop, bro. Like you cannot take boom bap away from
Hey
it.
man, I'm proud of unk music. I don't give a fuck. You
For
don't like
sure.
it.
Shit.
You
Yeah.
probably won't be watching this show right now if you don't like it.
That's
be
right.
honest.
I fuck
What
with
would Pac do by Thought Provoker?
We can't do so much marching, y'all. And I know y'all been to fight, but we can't. They not, we've been marching for damn near 100 years. We are having anniversaries. We are marching on the anniversary of when we marched 25 years ago.
Thought-provoking ish. What would Pac do? I wonder. Martin had a dream, then he realized it woke for they put him to sleep. Saw acts of the state, then read acts of the state. William Peppers led the effort to explore the conspiracy. Most my professors say hearsay, can hear us say on the contrary. But I vary very much from the textbook's definition. Dissenhoff and Mifflin till I got detention. Funding education, violence prevention, attention, living in impoverished positions. Check the Bureau of Statistics. More than half the households have those conditions. Growing up, we all witness but ain't have the language for description. Always wondered if Pac was living, how would he pivot? Is his footwork nimble like Big Body Brunson? Smaller stature, but his feelings when they come and need someone to say. All lies on me, with ambitions I'm a rider with the speed of Bubba Wallace in the driver's seat. I'm reminded how you stay dead to your mama's heart. I too had my black queen struggle on the crack scene, begging on the back streets so I can't see a fiend as just a fiend. You were subject to the fiend that was COINTELPRO, and the war on drugs made us all foes, opposed to the plain crows that roam the neighborhood. Fashion no good, you drew lines and red lines and made the hood. Just cause you down on your luck don't mean you up to no good. As a young black male can feel trapped in a soldier story, words of wisdom mandatory to survive something wicked, paranoid of a crooked ass nigga. But that ain't reality, nah, that's a fallacy. They package informalities, push agendas through your favorite personalities. Imagine Pac in this duality, split between morality, virality, where the streams is the salary. Would he tweet at the feds or rally with Fred's legacy? Unpack that bread recipe, liberation through weaponry of the mind, not just tech nines in his rhymes, but syllables designed like a real in landmines. He be bumping at protest, fists in the air, not just replays on your page. He would show up there, from the Gaza to the Flint taps, from student loans to the trap. He'd rap and organize and build tracks through the bureaucratic yap. They feared what he say on last week tonight. Not another bonfire, but ignite insight. In the booth with dead Prez D smoking, no name, talking how capital gains come with capital change. We'd hear Brenda still pregnant on a beat from Mad Lib, explain thug life to the people that never had shit tragic. Bills would be passing, this is game, while petitioning in the Senate with his foot on their brain. That's what would happen if Pac was still alive.
Thought.
I think a lot of this
Holy
these
shit.
situations would be different, you know. Somebody got to speak up. Somebody got to have a voice and be on the front lines and not scared of the consequences. I don't see a lot of us out here doing that, so
I like when you
I had to think, like, what would Pac do about this? And how boisterous and how
Oh,
loud
you like
would he
when
be?
people just walk out on it?
Yeah,
Just
like
something to
like
think
let
about.
the beat breathe a little bit and talk on it while it's playing in the background.
Well, here's the thing: is like you know, it's
Or don't even talk. Shut the fuck up. Let people hear my beat.
I love when people let it walk out.
Yeah,
Either
yeah,
way.
because
Either
it's
way.
like,
Either way.
because you know it's like
that beat was so good. It
there's-
had so
there-
many layers.
But there's still people in the world who listen to music on, like, you know what I'm saying, like a deeper level, and it's like it gives it all. Not only is it good to let the producer shine a little bit, it's the same way you would let an instrument shine or maybe a certain portion shine.
Sure.
It's also it's like if someone sunk into your song, that moment gives them a moment to be like in the room with you.
You know,
it's just them in the instrumental. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like different. That's why it also stands out to me.
I think Thought Provoke is so different than any of the other dudes I work with in a sense of like so that whole track right there, I mean, obviously it's the thought provoking type of a thing, right? So what would Pac do? That shit is something that I've literally have thought about, like when a bigger iconic kind of a guy like that, if he was around, what would he be doing? And he's talking about, would he be doing Twitter or would he be fucking walking around with his? And it's like, dude, how the fuck? He lines so much cool shit together.
There's definitely
I'm just a fan of all these.
There's definitely an electrical charge that like you know what I'm saying comes off him with that shit. Like there's an electrical charge to the type of music that he makes, and there's a raw realness to it. You know what I'm saying? And some of the even some of the subject matter is like, ooh, you gotta be like, damn boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fucking out here smoking, motherfuckers.
Anytime I see Thought Provoker, I know it's gonna be vibe first, and then I'm gonna have to go back a few times and like dissect.
Nah,
the bars
he's one I'm always.
a lot of entendres. There's a lot of wordplay.
He's also someone that I would appreciate seeing him kind of go like arch villain comic book mode a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying he's
every one of his projects, he's one of those perfectionists too. If you listen to his projects, whether you are a big fan of what he's rapping about or anything else, the quality of his shit, like he literally, his engineers that he has, and I won't name drop because I can't recall off the top of my head who did it on ours, because I made, I think 90% of that old what do you call it, Beautiful Sorrow was on my iPhone. Like it was not good quality. Like the beats weren't that great sound. And so the rawness of it is kind of what I go for anyways. Yeah. But like he had such his engineer put his voice so much in the pocket where it was like just riding inside of the beat. And when you make stuff like that, to me, it catches my ear. And every one of his projects is clean like that. Just really clean mixes.
It
makes a difference.
I would say for the most part, I agree. He is really going to benefit from paying attention to the visual aspect of his
every
songs.
time he drops a visual, super dope.
And like, listen, it's like
yeah, I hear you.
We're MTV kids, bro. We grew up fucking watching videos.
Visuals can make a difference.
And the visuals can make a difference.
Man.
And it's
trust me, we talked about this. I wish but I can't do it.
No,
and
it's crazy on a
little
mixtape.
videos off of YouTube
it's the only
and
way.
all that kind of shit just to try to promote stuff.
Yeah,
so like,
it's the
but
only
I
way.
need dudes to like rap.
I need
you
rappers.
You need to like show you who you are.
I got one of my favorite.
Edit the shit out of it. I'll make you like look like a monster. Like it's easy to edit shit.
Yes.
Just send me something of you just even standing in front of the fucking
ripping
camera,
just ripping it.
You know.
Yeah. I'm up.
I do think there's
one of my
it's
favorite
easier to get people to listen. Or
if there's a visual, it is.
One of my favorite 16s that I have in the tuck. Like, I mean, ultimately, to me, it's just a murderous and prime example of what I'm capable of, like rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and it's on one of Jay Fehrman's beats.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
hear
I'm saying?
that. Yeah.
Hey, am I up? I feel like I'm up.
I might have a recorded version of it, but I ain't talking about the one that I sent to you either.
You're up.
It's another one.
I'm up. I want Conslayer's track.
Okay.
Oh shit! All right. I took this as the last track, but it's a. You know what? No, you can't. You can't, and I'm telling you, for a reason. There's something at the very end of that track that is associated with this show, so you cannot do it. That has to be the last.
Why
track.
is this is it talking shit?
No, of course not.
If it's talking shit,
You'll find out at the end of the show.
Let's get to
we'll
it.
find out. Do the Nick Moody. Yeah.
So you're changing up?
You said I couldn't play that. Yeah.
This is a fantasy football draft.
Whose show is it? This guy's or yours?
His.
It's yours, Jay Fehrman. It's yours.
Stories from back when I weighed $160. Went from averaging 30 to no one fucks with me. I say it's foul, but look around, no one's touching me. It's right. Stories from back when I weighed $160. Hadn't been with too many, so I would come quickly. I guess it's better than keeping it. Now she stuck with me publicly. I was clean cut, ain't seen nothing, but really, I seen it all and couldn't feel nothing. Head down, 5-0 coming, just keep running. Every little splatter of blood was just a seasoning. Made men all around me, they set me boundaries. I was trying to put on some muscle, but now that county, I was all county. College coaches, they came and found me while my uncles begging China so tall, they call me Yao Ming. It was life. That's right. Stories from back when I weighed $160. Right. Stories from back when I weighed $160. I was sober, I couldn't handle too much whiskey, but every time she caught my eye, I looked seductively. That's right. Cause I couldn't give her the satisfaction. I studied communication, she studied my interaction. Cause everything that she said at an asterisk for attraction. Working out at sunrise, I don't need a distraction. She would hit me from the club saying empty's a dimension. Glen Clove bitches was splitting me into fractions. A PJ away from skiing the slopes in Aspen. Will make a broke kid OD on the relaxing. And that ain't cutting it when you're D1. That speed bumps that would hit my drive would let the wheels run. Coke so white it's looking like the fish in sweet done. It's just like stuck up in my teeth and shit. You know what I mean? Stories from back when I weighed $160. Went from averaging 30 to no one fucks with me. I say it's foul, but look around, no one's touching me. Yeah, it's right. I lost my scholarship to a auto tip. We were fucking around trying to move it without the proper grip. They took a couple shots and my homie tasted that copper strip. Shit, I had to grow up quick. I started listening to Drizzy while I'm watching my six. That's how I learned the politic. I'm convinced that I wouldn't be rapping if I didn't have to go and follow this. Say what you want, but you best be prepared to swallow it. Cause I was 19 when I learned that I was powerless. Cause I was 19 when I learned that I was powerless.
Yeah. That beat was crazy.
Nick Moody's another one that like I didn't hear Nick Moody and was like, oh, I need to hear him on like a Fehrman beat.
Yeah.
But now that I've heard it, it's like, yeah, you should do a bunch.
Yeah,
You
and
should do
I
a bunch
sent
more.
a bunch to him too. And there was one other one that he said that he was like, oh, I'm gonna do this or whatever. And then he sent this one back. I'm like, okay, so maybe there's another one in. I'm excited about Moody because Moody is kind of blowing up. Like he did an on the radar freestyle the other day.
Yeah,
he's on what you call
Train.
it? Tape 45 stuff.
But I would say like also though, but like when I think about his beat selection, I know he does shit with what's homeboy on the fucking beats.
Bluff? Is it Bluff?
No, the other Sticks and
Sticks
from what I've heard
Minnesota,
of what's it fuck dude. The fucking name. But he makes beats. But I think he's got beats from them and those are like my favorites. You You know what I'm saying?
He was super nice on this. This was
Hey,
another banger
super,
track.
super nice again.
Hey, does he just have like this original like he just? But I don't sound like anybody.
I also don't. I also don't want to take the light of it. I don't want to take the light of it of being like, you know what I mean? It's like yeah, we were like I said, he's got some good tracks. He's fucking kicking some bars. He's doing some shit. You know what I mean? It's like all
right, Jay, you're next.
Yeah, you got to pick one now. Shit, there's only a few left.
Let's get this moving because I gotta go home. Oh, Lugs?
Let's go Lugs.
Let's do it.
Shout out to Lugs. You got this
No
shit
doubt.
going. Wouldn't have happened without Lugs.
Big shout out,
Lugs. Jay Fehrman.
Hey.
You know.
Burns, you're gonna love this.
Yo.
You like the broken shit, broken bullets.
You know I do.
I'm a good dude with a big heart. But the devil keeps fighting me, it's frightening. What we go through, we got riding like we're cycling. Shots fired, ringleaders keep inciting it. The violence
yeah.
You need to chill. We don't need a jail cell, we need to get to the mill. Caught it out of jail, chill while I'm
Hold on a second.
Another brother killed, another front page is built.
Hold on a second. We got to turn this shit up.
You know what?
Yeah, it's about that time of the show.
Hold on a second. Hold on a
I've
second.
watched your show before. I know what's up.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me make sure it's up loud enough.
Fucking shit off.
Hold on.
Hey, Burns, for real though, you said that about the broken keys on a couple of my tracks where it's just like, it sounds a little off, right?
Yes.
But for some reason, if you get it on a beat,
it's
just
right on.
Yeah, but like keys can be broken.
Dude, you get it.
Keys can be broken in two ways though, right? Because keys can be broken from them like sounding detuned.
Yeah.
But they can also hit from the right sequence of notes hitting in the proper pace. You know what I'm saying?
There's a kid playing the horn in the fucking high school band. It's just a little off, and they're just like, "Hey, you know what? Let's sample that shit." That's what this is,
dude. This guy right here, this guy right here. Any situation there was, it doesn't matter where you're at, what's going on. It could be a house party. It could be like a social event. It could be like something out of the bar or club.
Absolutely.
If he walks in and the focus isn't on the stage and there's music playing, he's going up to somebody and be like, "Give me the mic." You know, like
somebody drips
there's
some
no
water.
style. He's like, "Give me the mic." He's like, "No, just play a beat. We're gonna get this shit jumping."
Hey, the shit that Lugs talks about, man. This is a maniac.
Let's get it.
No, hey, he's hella dope, and he's got like this weird, like hinted UK style.
He does.
It's like, bro.
It's like
we've been fucking with Lugs, you know what I'm saying? You're talking to the fucking,
Let's go.
to the choir at that point, you know?
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, it's got more.
It's gotta be loud.
Jay Fehrman. You know. Yo.
What up, Lugs?
I'm a good dude with a big heart. But the devil keeps fighting me, it's frightening. What we go through, we got riding like we're cycling. Shots fired, ringleaders keep inciting it. The violence, your high they see, you need to chill. We don't need the jail cell, we need to get to the mill. Caught it out of jail, chill while I'm counting my bills. Another brother killed, another front page is built. Every sucker wanting drama like them wanting an act. I'm on my cities like a Netflix, my album is fat. Like Chris Farley, Roscoe Fat, and Albicle Cat. The butcher boy, I'm just a cracker, Robbie Coltrane black. I got an eye on my foes like a Cyclops kid. Toss the work, jetting off when we Cyclops kid. Old heads who ain't broke, disrespecting our game. Middle finger, eat a dick for disrespecting my name.
Come on.
Word there, nigga.
You're a fucking sad.
Word up, let's get it. It is what it is. It's the rapper from the album, you ain't fucking with me, dog. I came with no plans, that's the plans, walk with me, dog. No idea, sadly, I die for my shit. Ain't too many rap niggas who can ride for this shit. Shout out to my peeps, real niggas keeping it dope. You know the Lord's what I'm all about, giving them hope. Grab a rope, you don't have to sink, life is a joke. When you in the 40s, no kids living it broke. Put on my coat, here's a quote, life is all in your palm. Find your inner peace, stay focused, keep it all calm. Love God, love you, saying prayers is charm. It's a blessing I'm alive while surrounded by harm. Nowadays, rap fans are more interested with drama. Fuck your music, they ain't streaming.
Hey, I really don't want to stop the song, but can I say something real quick? Bro, Lug's probably my favorite like UK sounding cat. Like if all them UK cats rap like this, I'd really fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And like he's probably the dopest.
Yeah,
His voice, his delivery, his bars, his punches, he is fucking clobbering. Dude, he's always on clobbering
Can
time.
I tell
you know
you
what I'm
something
saying?
before you hit play again? Hey, hold on one sec.
Yeah.
So obviously he was the one that started this shit, like wanted me to come up with. I'm convinced at this point in time when I got this track back from him that, because he already had this beat for a long time, that he was sitting on it going, you know what? Furman, you should come up with a fucking mixtape because I got some shit that's gonna fucking murder everybody. You know what I mean? Like, here you go.
I already got one.
Like sitting on it. Like, why not? That would be how I do it. Just like, hey man, I want everybody to fucking hear this shit because this is my best shit that I've ever came out with.
Fucking mixtape.
Hey, no.
He's the brainchild.
Like I said, I've been hearing it. It's like I said, you know, I fuck with UK hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like I do fuck with UK hip hop. I fuck with, you know, all the variants that exist in all the different places. There's like a realm for it. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing it in different languages.
There's a couple tracks that Z got me fucking like the only things I ever see is between you guys and Z. I don't know where to find this shit, man.
Yeah, he's almost like a. Have you ever heard Dabla? DABBLA. Oh, he's got a ton of tracks out, dude. I would say Dabla for the longest time is like my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like UK artist type shit.
Well, let's finish that.
I'm saying, hey, I'll just link you a track at some point in time. He like leans into that comic book shit. I'm telling you.
Oh my god. Let's dabble with the rest of the track.
Interested in glamour, the lyrics ain't shit. Today's tastemakers are whack. Shout out to Party Math Podcast. Top 5 Troy. Let's get it. Side is. Company man. Side is, niggas.
If this ain't in the next Guy Ritchie movie,
my God.
If this ain't in the next Guy Ritchie movie, we should all go to Europe and riot. We should all go to Europe and riot. Dude, that horn, it just sounds like a fat bitch. That fucking horn and that beat sounds like a fat bitch like on a Harley, just
Oh
my. You know what I'm saying?
Why would I want to go on any other show, man? You guys are crazy.
Play that.
You're all I got.
It's easy to tell when they're hating on you, when they're plotting, when they're calling for you. An idiot can tell from afar.
Dude, it's like the Pink Panther or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold of yourself. Show discipline all the time. And make every moment count. It's how you build your legacy. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. What it's about, homie. Legacy. It's the rapper from the album you ain't fucking with.
Burns, you catch that part about the rapper from the album you ain't fucking with?
Hey, yo, what up, Fehrman?
Oh, dude.
You know how I know Evans Christ is dope?
How?
Because this motherfucker don't ever be like wanting to do tracks with people. Like never. It's not like his MO. He don't be like hearing cats rap, be like, I want to do a track with that cat. But when we heard Evans Christ, like probably the second track, he's like, we're gonna do a track with that cat. Watch. You know what I'm saying? He's like, this kid is fucking dope.
What's up with Lugs?
So Lugs, that track is called he says a couple different times and then he's talking shit at the end there, letting my beat play a little bit. And he says, the rapper from the album you ain't fucking with. And so I, in my high state of mind one day, was making the track list and I was trying to put the initials for it. And I came up with in my head, I thought it was the rapper you love to hate for some reason. So it's called Trilth. The track is called Trilth, but he doesn't say one time the rapper you love to hate. But with this said, I played this with him because I think it sounds dope. And he's like, dude, I think Trilth is kind of nice. So I was like, okay, Trilth. So the rapper you love to hate. And I was like, maybe we can work off of that with another next track anyways. But he didn't say that shit even in that track at all.
Yeah, but dude,
But people love to hate him.
It's dope.
No. But I'm telling you that dude, that canvas right there. The whole time I was like, smoke this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, smoke this bitch.
That's a super rappable beat, right?
He
was flipping them the exact way he should have been flipping them on a beat like that.
I think he was sitting on it. I think he was waiting for somebody to come out with an album.
He's
like Fehrman.
I don't think he was, because I think I was already catching on to Lugs had bars.
Trust me. Hey, I have a track with Lugs from probably 9 years ago off the SoundCloud that I can send. We've been hooking, like, we've had
that's fire.
Multiple tracks, but I'll send you the SoundCloud one that it's dated 2000. What fucking year are we in? I don't know, 2018 probably it was. Yeah, 17.
Fire.
All right. So have we heard all of them, or is there more to go?
We got
whose turn is this next? My turn now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I tell you
My
what's
turn.
eligible?
I think I see one or two.
Okay.
I'm gonna go "Life's a Plane Crash" by Dynamo P.
All right.
It's simple, yo, we let the brains bash. With that weak trash on the side of the road, life's a plane crash. Falling out of the sky, what a lame ass.
Ooh.
Yo, it's P. A lot of things will pass you by like the far side. That's the way it is, the way it was, the way it goes on this bizarre ride. I roam with my cubs like a grizzly on the wild side. Lou Reed, I'm an animal of wild kind. Rare bugs just make you get crunk at your former drunk uncle that got you knocking out the trunk. A certified slam dunk. Big Willie, I got him drunk. This is that 03 vintage 50 out the whip. Make a body shake that ass, make that fucking booty dip. Mr. Dynamite, I'm always styling on the beats. Especially when Jay flips the finest loops. Free, always been baggy with the Timbo boots.
Next level.
They say they shoot well, shorty, show me what you packing. I put a drill to your fucking dome piece, show you what you lacking. Well, let's get it cracking. Always been about that action, a deep reflection. No time for relaxing. It's simple, yo. It's all passion. It's simple, yo. We let the brains bash. Leave them with that weak trash on the side of the road. Life's a plane crash. Falling out of the sky. What a lame ass. Falling out of the sky. What a lame ass. Life's a plane crash. They bulletproof. They can't shoot through this boom bap of a new school. Just a fly style.
I just want to.
I
just want to state for the record, I do already have a 16 to this beat.
Yeah.
You can cruise to and boost to and have a smoke to and pursue through the streets of your town. Too many slip and fall down. Yo, riots all around, and I'm tired of the sound. Too many screams, no kings. It's Game of Thrones, poems of a human. Yeah, that's not alone to show compassion, but that hook has you questioning like, yo, P, what happened? Say you think it's a bit negative to preach, but yo, these new jacks are out of touch and out of sync and out of reach. It's a stretch, nothing's different, but I stress, yo, P, I'm flipping out. I guess I had to get it off the chest with cheesing. It's Big Willie, yo, P, I'm freezing. Yeah, fuck the rest, I'm boasting, and you know I'm on that coast on the east. The big beast, like who's got next? It's simple, yo, we let the brains bash. Leave them with that weak trash on the side of the road. Life's a plane crash, falling out of the sky. What a lame ass. Falling out of the sky.
What up, Doc?
Yo.
Thanks for stopping in, pimpin'.
Make jokes and have fun with it. Another talent that never had a gimmick. A better soldier, no limit. The brightest lights had to dim it. Dumbfounded and grimace. I fidget, can't sit still. What a menace. Too many pills to mix a chemist. Strange, sober, relentless. It's game over, no apprentice. Bench press this, hot fences. I stayed tempted. An MC with no appeal. I had to vent it. A preacher preaching. An old soul with a cold rose and a b-boy pose. And chose, they chose. Yeah, they fucking chose. And I'm preaching an old soul with a cold rolls and a b-boy pose. And chose, yeah, they chose. It's me, it's simple, yo, we let the brains bash. Leave them with that weak trash on the side of the road. Life's a plane crash. Falling out of the sky, what a lame ass. Falling out of the sky, what a lame ass. It's simple, yo, we let the brains bash. Leave them with that weak trash on the side of the road. Life's a plane crash. Falling out of the sky, what a lame ass. Falling out of the sky, what a lame ass.
It's giving me them deep.
Life
deep
truly is
dynamics.
a plane crash.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I don't know if I was 100% with the fucking the way he was like flicking the vocal effects, but they were like, it's like they were there. but like weren't there. You know what I'm saying? Like
kinda
it's like
faded or something.
You got the mode for it. That's why that shit sounds dope. But
dope.
I think I'd have liked to heard it was like it felt like when the effect when it shot over to one ear, it's like stereo that bitch out, so like it brings you broader to the entire
You guys
spectrum.
always, for some reason, you guys always bring up on my beats. You bring up Anicon. Is that because I literally there's no possible way? So I listen to obviously Atmosphere. Like okay, so Slug and Ant are Minneapolis, right? So like that's some shit that like is
Okay, I'll tell you right. I'll tell you right now. I
don't.
don't think we've ever said that because of like regional. Like we, no, that's not why we.
No,
did
I'm
that.
saying no. What I'm saying though is like the fact that I actually wasn't that in tune, man. That's not really my influences are definitely not like I had to go back and look to see who you were actually even talking about. I that's how.
Well, let me ask you this.
I'm more of like.
Well, regardless
DJ
regardless of whether or not you were tapped in with it before, when we said it and you went and checked it out, would you agree with us?
100%, but it's crazy to me.
Well,
no, it's crazy. It's crazy because it's like I don't think that I was as tuned into them. Like I'm an Atmosphere almost after the fact that he was bigger. Like I was a kid that like was watching. I'm older for starters, so like they were big like when I was like even past college, like 25, they were bigger. You know what I mean? So like I was that 90s. I was watching Yo MTV Raps and like BET Rap City Countdown in the morning, and I see Lords of the Underground come out with their first video or whatever, and I go buy their CD just based on one song. That was me as a 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I'm just trying to give you a kind of perspective of like
100%.
the production to me, like that is any sort of like anything that I knew or anything else or wanted to emulate.
Yeah,
was DJ Muggs and RZA are my like 1 and 2.
Yeah,
and Muggs. And when I say Muggs, I say Old Cypress Hill first two. So the best produced album next to Michael Jackson's Thriller. Of all genres, I'm telling you, is Cypress Hill Black Sunday. I'm telling you that it's number 2.
I could almost agree with you. Black Sunday is fire, but the best one is the first one, the red fucking cover.
You can't. And
the best one's the red cover, bro. I'm sorry. How I could just kill a man, hand on the fucking pump.
How I could just
pigs. It's the ones that have resonated through time. You know what I'm saying? Because they still resonate.
The beat tape that I sent you, that I told you guys to go fucking bonkers on tonight. You might not necessarily do it. The reason that that thing was, I was listening to that first Cypress Hill album for like a month straight for some reason, like probably like in July.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to come up with beats that sound like I love that sound of that. And I'm not telling you I'm not telling you I succeeded, but that was my goal. It was all like that kind of sound is what I was going for, that old funk.
Fire.
And fuck, man. I love that, like the fact that you even said that you can make an argument for that. That's fine with me. But I'm telling you, overall, as an actual album in general, I'm talking about all the things that Rick Rubin has produced, all the things that Quincy Jones has produced. I'm saying, I'm telling you that Muggs, Black Sunday, if you listen to it cover to cover, that is a ridiculous fucking piece of art. It's just the instrumentals. And I'm not even including, I'm just telling you produced.
Mm-hmm.
I love Cypress Hill. I'm not taking anything away from like Be Real and Sendar. I'm saying like that, the production on that album.
Hey, funny.
Unfucking
Listen, I'll tell you this, bro. The first rap tape I ever bought was fucking Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory, right? The first rap tape I ever bought. And the first CD I ever bought was Cypress Hill's first CD. And then when I walked into the tape place, the dude looked at me and was like, "You want that one right there." He was like, "I'm telling you, that's the one you want right there."
That's the one.
And I don't even think I had enough money to get it, and he gave me like a discount so I could buy the shit out the fucking store.
When I was saying for one song, like buying CDs or buying tapes back then, like how I Could Just Kill a Man was that was that track. And then
such a dope track.
Hand on the Shotgun, the fucking that was the next one. That was the next single. But I already bought the tape. Like I was like
you were way already in.
I already knew it all. I knew but like that was how you discovered shit. And like I always tell my kids this too. Like it's ridiculous how like it's not the same world. There's no possible and it's not a good or a bad thing. I'm not necessarily saying that, but it's so fucking different, dude. You had no idea what you were just like, here's my $12. I hope there's a good fucking song on here. And I did it so many times where it was just shit too.
Well,
you know, like there were so many of them.
One of the big differences too is that back then you would listen to the thing all the way through. You would listen to both sides. You'd listen to one, then you'd listen to the other. And you know what I'm saying? And you'd get a whole vibe for the whole thing. You'd pick out songs you'd like. And now it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
now it's more like singles and shit like that.
You have a cassette tape, right?
Yeah.
Just a tape, right? And you put it in, or a CD, whatever. And you're like, I don't really like this. Well, you can't. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go back to listen to your other shit because you're not gonna go to a different fucking website? You're gonna go on to the next song, and you're gonna keep going, and you're gonna hope that you like something
on it.
It's different, man.
Yeah,
it's just
much
there's no way to
different.
explain it to someone that didn't go through it either. It's just stupid.
No.
But it is very like it's weird how that kind
and
of
the
shit
other thing
evolved.
The other thing that was kind of dope was getting like a single, and then on the B sides it'd have the instrumental. So you'd be like, I'm ripping on that bitch.
or a B-side that they didn't even have, it wasn't on the album, right? Like, so they released like the maxi single.
Yeah.
Half the time that was like the best Pac shit and like the best like
Bro,
Beastie Boys would have
I
remixes.
would have, you know, something else about my age and the experience of getting it is after I got it, I'd already been listening to it.
Yeah.
That fucking shit popped up everywhere. It was in the fucking movie Juice. It was in fucking commercials. Dude, motherfuckers, you couldn't walk down the street without someone playing that shit.
And here's what else is interesting. This is what leads us to what we do today. Back in the day, we would always try to be the first ones to show you something. We'd be like, hold up, listen to this. And it's like, oh, he had the heat, that motherfucker. And then it would blow up. And then it would blow up. All right. Let's get back to the list, Slums. I think it's, who is it? Slums me?
I think there's only one before the Conslayer one, right? There's only one left.
No, there's not. There's Classic, Doc, and Conslayer.
Right here, right there, bam. Good call.
Hey.
What is it that you want? Hey, love the way you think. Underscore.
Hey, I gotta talk more about
He didn't say it. I didn't even say his name. That was you. You didn't say the underscore.
Pen expressed as eloquent, petrify the nemesis. Crash your disc and sever rips to rappers. I'm a masochist who send them where the cherubs is. A paragods embarrassed when they arrogance turn perilous. The land of nefarious where frequencies malevolent. We exceed their measurements by feasting on the negligence. Egregious with the rhetoric and keep on stacking skeletons. A heretic with reverence embedded in the exodus. I level kings with excellence. Buried in the instruments. The dedicants, the advocates make pacifists turn ravenous. Who knew I'm an advocate for sanity dismantling?
Is that a whole
Anguish in the amulet. Paranoid philanthropist, got phantom lists from damages. I'm slicing wrists with amethyst, get baptized in peroxide. Rappers claim they outside, couldn't mob in a crosswalk. I'm drop kicking your top, I knock the hype out of your soft talk. Okay, that's a little hostile. And who gon' check me? So what I'm hearing is, for people who don't know, it's safe to say classic is someone who... You tell me. Drop opponents on they noggins when I vomit scripts and dominance. I chronicle the consequence, abolish clicks with postulates. True comics, stricken garment rituals, common sense incompetent. I cauterize all consciousness to authorize apocalypse. I'll galvanize the columns, leave your shadow where the megas rest. The melon's been immortalized, empty clips that's a overpriced. Middleweight with sober wine, the course is lit but I hope decline. Sanitized with the vultures down while your rap sound like nursery rhymes. Spit blood-borne pathogens, antagonize establishments. The labels they can't handle them. To the system I'm just sacrilege. Your pantomime's inadequate. Assassinate your strategists. You think you're making waves, boy, the boot became my battleship. Your franchise is capsized, I crack spines like padlock. You cosplay your boss life, I hog tie your watchstars. My syntax, cyanide, I ain't worried about them rep blogs. Your ego high feet in the lights, now so-called legends follow.
Come on, dude.
But would it be safe to assume you don't think your quote-unquote peers are necessarily your peers? Nah. Torch Arthur, sharp mortars, that's the torch slaughter. The Lord's bar before storm, but now the gore's darker. Fork large and rip fortunes, I'm a warmonger. Storm conjure, rap maraude, amputating aura. Splitting cerebellums, overzealous sheep rebellions. The tongue I preaching is felon, fight peace amongst the battalion. We staring at sleep medallions, beheading all who reptilians. Where hellhounds are representing you, heathens gon' need repentance. Abuse the flesh of false idols until their movements left in ruin. Test the truth, they said I move with heads of ancients, bruised and bled, but never knew regret. Through the rest I drew finesse, a sharp and jewel infused with depth. So who is next? I crucify the clueless to pursue respect. Richard cries inside echo chambers, every venom dies. Girlfriend hammer strikes, splitting through all of your padded lies. Abandoned pride, rending skies with the less goodbyes. Dragging names to stop flames until the ashes rise. Well, I guess you made it very clear. Oh, did I have nothing else to talk about. Good, that was intentional. Thank you for your time. No, thank you.
Sheesh.
That's a sheesh, right?
Yeah, super dark. Was giving me like the DMX Damon vibes when he was going back and forth with himself.
Right. Dude, so Classic was like a late entry. Originally, my dude Cleaver was gonna be on this, but Cleaver decided that he's not doing any more music. And so I was like, I need one more track.
My honest piece, real quick before we move on to any more part, but my honest piece, I would still want that much fucking Classic.
Yeah.
Class underscore sick, right? I'd still want that much.
And then the
Cleaver on the back, you know what I'm saying?
Let him get a hate. Let him get a hate or something.
it's like you gotta match that time, homie. I don't care if you do a couple hooks,
But I'm gonna
you
tell
fucking
right
rap
now,
it first shit.
So Classic came with that shit, and I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And then I sent him I think I sent him 6 beats, and 2 days later, I had 3 tracks.
Damn.
From him. He works
very
crazy
hard,
fast,
yeah.
like
I know that's
Gustavo,
right.
but
Like Gustavo.
holy fuck, man,
Yeah,
polished
I know.
shit.
Yeah,
And
like
so we have. I just wanted to say real quick, we have. We're dropping an album, not even an EP. We're gonna drop a full album, I think, on Halloween at this point.
Dope.
Well, here's my thing.
It's
I think,
fucking crazy too, man.
You know,
It's crazy.
well, not just that. Like my honest thought about Class underscore sick is he's kind of like the way he puts his verse together. He's kind of like a weaver. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like he'll connect numerous things throughout where he's going to, right, while he's taking you on the verse, right,
and he can really match your dark theme.
I will say some of my favorite joints from him though is when he allows himself to slow it down a little bit and give himself a little bit of space.
So the one that you were talking about earlier with who the fuck were we talking about? Coffee. So Coffee. That was the track that I had.
Okay, so let me say this.
He had the slower one at the end. He was the last.
Here's another great example of exactly how I look at it and read at it. Classic is constantly moving between man to comic, man back to man back to humanity, man back to everything that's attached. You know what I'm saying? He's like. So
I had no idea who this dude was.
Yeah, he's got some. I think he's got some bags.
I'm telling you, man, we got a crazy album. I told you, you're not gonna say shit about it.
Here's the thing about it's another one of those ones where I wasn't I necessarily felt the need, you know what I'm saying?
Super dope.
So I feel it, but then it's you hear it and you hear stuff like this, and then the info you get in the background, it makes it make even more sense, and then it's
Can't wait for that drop.
It fucking hits. And if you're telling me it's that good, as much as I think we've talked about hip hop, if you're telling me it's that good.
It's good.
I'm gonna take you on your word.
Yeah, me too.
I swear to God, dude.
But see,
I
the
know
worst
what you
thing.
guys fucking like. I really do, and I can send you some shit that you won't like that I've done. I can. But I know what you guys like, and I'm telling you right now, between that and then Echo and I are also dropping, and it might be Halloween.
Fire.
You're getting a Fehrman flood, whether you fucking like it or not. But there's a lot of people have been sitting on shit that just so happen to be drop. I know that they're close.
They're gonna be dropped.
But I know that these two
are
gonna go down.
If I was just speaking in loose terms and I was to put a number in the atmosphere, I probably have 9 to 10 verses to Jay Fehrman beats. I got 9 to 10 of them.
got some
Yeah.
delicious onions.
And every single
Finish
one,
it.
every single
Let's
one of
go.
them is a monster.
The world needs to hear
Finish
it.
'em.
I'm not
Every
serious,
single
man.
one of them is a
You guys-
monster.
You guys are, I'm
Finish
telling
it.
you right now that you guys are kind of unsung because you guys are always trying to put other people on. You're talented motherfucking MCs. And
Appreciate you.
Zach's the same way. Zach's over here and he's like randomly putting up this fucking beat today. And I'm like, what the fuck? You made it? Like, Dead World Radio and Loop City Slums, just because you guys are like going and helping us all out and shit.
Much love.
Y'all fucking, I'm in, man. Let's go.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Let's get into the next one.
No, the thing is like, I think the whole point of these platforms that are being built, if they're not to explore and find the most talented shit
That's what I'm
fucking
looking for. I
rocking,
wanna see heat.
what the fuck is the point of it? What the fuck is the point of it? And then, like, obviously having a response.
You have honest like takes. You got good ears to me. Like, I feel like you guys get like, you're gonna have people that just don't understand it, and it's whether it's an age thing
Yeah,
or just
it's
you're not
weird, bro.
around.
It's weird, bro. Listen,
It's not always an age
Listen,
thing though, because there
no,
are
it's
people
not.
that
This is-
fuck with boom bap because it's
Thi-
coming back.
This is an honest reason as to
100%.
why.
It's moot.
This is what some hip hop artists will never understand about me, right? Like, I look at them and like get jaw dropped at the point that they put it out there for everybody to fucking hear, and I get fucking heartbroken when it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you have the expectation of the release.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the best hip hop, the best music in the world being made right now is happening within these indies, bro.
Yeah, it's the underground.
There's
And
so
he-
many
and here's the
pockets
thing.
of Twitter too. That's the crazy
Here's
thing.
the thing.
You think we even have like you're even happy to
I'm
ask the
I'm
people?
sitting.
You're not even close.
I'm sitting here.
Not even close.
My biggest goal in life.
It's
I'm sitting
wild.
here right now with Jay Fehrman listening to his fucking beat tape, all the shows and shit we do, all the shit we listen to. We're sitting here trying to get people to listen to it.
Hell
We're
yeah.
like, you
That's
should
the-
be
that's the
fucking
map.
listening to this shit. It's fucking
So,
dope.
Doc,
It's happening fucking now.
So can I segue that a little bit?
Segue.
So the next track that we had, because we only have 2 tracks left,
That's
right?
it. Let's go.
Is that correct?
That's right.
I think the next
So-
one would be
so
Doc
Doc-
Coke Can.
So Doc is in this like little like pocket of Twitter that I wasn't in, like hip hop Twitter that I wasn't in, and so now I'm like vibing with some of these dudes and like holy shit, like there's a whole nother thing, and then he's got his own little podcast going and stuff too.
That's right.
Yeah, and no, dude. Not only that, like he's good at that
Doc did
shit. He's fucking funny. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He's real good on the
Yeah,
microphone.
he's like
I think-
he's got,
and
nice.
he's that
Not
like
just that.
personality piece.
He does.
So
Not
so
just
this
that.
is-
I would go as far as to say I think there's particular things that we've pointed out that we fuck with about Doc that people weren't like hip to. And you know what I'm
Maybe.
saying? Because
Maybe.
it was like, you know what Doc is a great artist. I know why within like a big portions of the hip hop community he wouldn't get the respect he should because he raps with fucking melody. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
very melodic
And in
with his
traditional
bars.
hip hop, it's kind of like it's looked at like sing-songy. But here's the thing.
But he'll do a pop track, and then I'll send him. You know what you're talking about?
No,
like,
no.
on Firm Beats.
Yeah.
And this one is not that horror beat. I will tell you right now. This is some shit that's fucking crazy bananas beat and fucking Doc going nuts on
No,
it.
he's got some
But
great
what
songs.
I'm telling you is,
Dude, I can't put puzzle
He's
piece-
diverse.
I
Like,
can't-
he's an
dude,
artist.
I
Like,
can't-
I don't
listen.
know a lot of dudes that can do all these.
I
things.
put
He's one-
I put that song Puzzle Piece on in the crib. My kids are singing it.
100%.
They're dancing around the living room and shit. They're
That's
fucking,
what you need.
You know
People
what I'm
that
saying?
talk shit about being a one-hit wonder. Oh, he was a one. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, you
Give
want
me
it to
one
be
hit.
pleasant.
Let's go.
100%.
I want one.
Yeah.
If I'm
I'm not
gotta
gonna
be- listen,
fucking, I'm gonna continue making what I make. 'cause
if I
like
was
it, but, like,
driving-
one fucking hit.
if I was driving down the road,
Holy shit!
If
If
I was-
that's the guy that I could ride that.
Listen,
I'm almost positive,
if
man.
if I was driving down the road and I'm listening to Dot music and I know that song's gonna come on, I could pause it, not even let the shit play or intro, and be like, my life, and my kids will start singing the rest of the song.
Let's see what he's
Because
got.
they heard it a lot. It was a really good song.
Let's get into it.
Up next, we got Doc Coke Can. Oh shit, we're only one away from the mighty end.
On the beat. Dude, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
we
that
might
Jay
have time for the beat tape.
Maybe a little bit.
Shaking up the game like a coke can, making all the ladies in the place say, oh damn.
Doc makes me think of.
Dropping my tracks, making money on soaking, doing it all introverted like a Russian man. Man, I gotta beat 'em up, treat 'em up when I'm seeking up noise. Yeah, I'm leading up to beating up the weakest of boys. No need to feed the lions when they sleep in yacht. Keeping a head kinda kill shots is kinda neat enough. All these MCs wanna see if they can fist a cup, but when they drop a bars, they go as hard as a fetus does. Let me grab an ounce of weed, calm and type, yes indeed. Hype me up so I can breathe, fire upon the demon seed. Someone ought to fuck up all these MCs. Call me this or that, it doesn't matter to me truly.
Oh, you're
I'm
the
leaving
best
you guys useless
ever.
like the rooftop
I love
folks in
you so
Hooley.
much.
Not about the rules, but I do
You
get
are
in
the
the
glue to
movies.
my
The way that
world.
John Wick kicks ass inspires me to do these murderous rhymes like all at a time. Really nice, so my mom says I'm fine. Get angry and flip shit on his head. Once you get to know me, you know I'm better off dead. Come on. Shaking up the game like a coke can, making all the ladies in the place say, oh damn. Dropping
Thank
my
you,
tracks,
babe.
making
You're
money
the
on
best.
soaking, doing it all introverted like a Russian in Poland. Shaking up the game like a coke can, making all the ladies in the place say, oh damn. Dropping my tracks, making money on soaking, doing it all introverted like a Russian in Poland. That was Jay Fehrman.
Here's the thing about that one, right? You got a lighter? The thing about that one is like, it sounds like traditional Doc. Like that's hip hop you should hear when you're at like New Orleans.
I was getting.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
Like
getting-
imagine that whole band that's playing within that sample,
Like
within
doing
that
like a
drum
live
beat.
band, like doing like a live band.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. If he was, if they all painted their face like skulls and they were the fucking
50-yard
ghosts
line,
of Mississippi.
50-yard line halftime show of a college football game.
Exactly what I was gonna say. Some big band shit. Everybody swinging with that
massive.
motherfuckers.
The big
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
horns and
big
shit.
fucking crash cymbals and shit,
Oh,
moving,
fuck, man.
and fucking Doc
I love
just got everybody going.
Doc would be the
When
motherfucker.
Doc got that beat.
Doc
when I
would-
sent that-
Doc would be the
had, like,
halftime-
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. My bad.
I was just gonna say Doc had like probably 10 of my beats, and like that was one that I sent, I think, separately. And he emailed me back. Like nobody emails me back. They would just go on like Twitter and be like, "Hey, dude, that's fucking nice beat." Dude, he was like, "Holy fuck!" Like he was just like, "Let's go," you know, like because that horns thing. It kind of, to me, it sounded like this. I'm not saying that that's how the beat ended up coming up, but the sample itself, like the chop itself, sounded to me like something weird that like Outkast would have done at some point.
I could see that. And
The horns like being like just, I don't know.
It definitely had a Doc feel.
I'll tell you this, man. You ain't, as far as the instrumentals, you don't gotta miss her on here, dude, at all.
And they're all very individual and unique. All the MCs put their styles on it. I love the whole little flow here.
I'm telling you right now that any producer that's listening to the show or watching the show, like that really is, it's a producer, it's a hack, man. Because what is happening is if you can get enough dudes, enough beats, and I know that sometimes is easier said than done. Like, but if you can get enough people, like even if you get like 6 or 7, like I would do it with like 6 or 7, honestly. And if you can get like 6 or 7 of them, and be like, hey, I need one track because I'm gonna make a mixtape, or I mean a mixtape. You're gonna get the best shit. Think about the old mixtapes back in the day. That's why they were so fucking dope, dude. Like even the Funkmaster Flex ones, and like you know when they would do like the freestyles or just the tapes in general or the CDs in general.
Especially if you know there's
Why
gonna
not,
be
man?
a bunch of other dope MCs on that shit, you're definitely gonna make sure your game is right there.
I'm
you ain't
just
gonna
telling
mail
you,
it
man,
in.
because I'm a fan of so many dudes out there right now that are.
Well, yeah, but there's like, you know, one thing. Here's the thing. This is my favorite thing about your instrumentals, bro. More than anything else, right? This is my favorite thing about your instrumental is like they almost like drive the emotion. Like you can't just like.
Yeah,
it's like
the beats driving
all
it.
the ones.
I love that you say that only because again, sometimes this is like segue stuff, and sometimes you just said it on accident. But I'm telling you, fucking, because you guys like Conslayer, I know you do, because we had that track where we sampled the Broken Key. That was the Broken Keys one that you were talking about. That you were like, holy shit, because that was it doesn't matter. But where I was going with that is the fact that you are talking about how people are rap either like I gotta go murderous or I gotta go fucking poppy or I gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've never had people go poppy, like I really haven't. But But the thing about it is, he can do poppy, but he can do murderous too.
He can.
Yeah,
he can.
We're not even.
I'm like,
it's like the one come back with Lugs, right?
Yeah.
When I say, dude, if it's not in the next Guy Ritchie movie, we should go to fucking London and riot. It's because that's the way that shit hits me. Is like, this is a fucking Guy Ritchie movie here in this song. Like, turn this into a fucking movie. And it's I'm telling you, with Lugs, the benefit is really gonna be there if he puts the right visual to it. It's simple and plain.
Let's do it, man, and I'll send it to you once. It'll be a blam. Hey, let's finish this actual album off.
No AI. I tell you what, I'll tell you this right here. If you guys were to like film his shots on green screen, send them to me, I'll do the video. Watch what it looks like.
Hey, Burns, it's almost like it's on deaf ears when I say that kind of shit.
Oh,
like,
it's definitely on deaf ears. I've been listening to this motherfucker for 20 deaf years.
20?
No, 30. How long have we known each other, Slums? 30?
I feel like I should be playing like
30? Like 30 years. 30 years I've been not listening to.
I feel like I should be sampling something pretty fucking lovey-dovey, or like some like soap opera.
Conslayer.
I knew it. Hey, shut the fuck up. This is preposterous.
They think I can't kick an old school rhyme. I take it back a couple times, make them wanna hit rewind. You think if I follow the recipe that they'll remember me? They judge my life but question whose music holds the prophecy.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
What are we doing?
What happened?
Oh, we're gonna put it back on. But we were just talking about how we compared it to fucking Anticon,
maybe a
right?
little bit.
Right? Remember that was like our general
So is my
statement.
beat Anticon, or is him the way he's rapping?
Let's try a mix, maybe speed it up. Go to the when the rap comes in.
I'll go to where the bass comes in.
All right.
I gotta hear it from there. No, right here.
Yeah, definitely could see Jay making a beat just like this. Then it goes into the breaker.
One of the nastiest.
Yeah, that's fucking dirty, dude. But
So I'm just saying. So again, it's the apocalypse that like.
Okay, you gotta start this song over then.
No, of course we do. Of course we do. I already planned on it. Hey,
it's your show.
Point taken.
They think I can't kick an old school rhyme. I take it back a couple times, make them wanna hit rewind. You think if I follow the recipe that they'll remember me? They judge my life but question whose music holds the prophecy. I use the apocalyptic stuff within my paradigm, cause fantasy is an amazing way to white away the wasted time. I'm sitting here helpless raising 3 daughters, losing my fucking mind. The music helps to melt away the boredom and enhance my vibe. I am aware that when I'm playing out my characters, the verbiage spewed from my depths is always fucking scaring her. Well, I want to discover that my mind may not be all that well. Use my apocalyptic writing, send the concerns right back to hell. Breaking bad, I scratch my pen against the pad. This kind of music that makes you wanna go and fight your fucking dad. I use real ink, usually read to drain my feelings when I'm feeling mad. The end of 16 bars, the death of verse 1 in this jam. Bitch. And we bring it right back like I'm asking questions to a broken world, trying to make sense of every day and help my reality become unfurled. But it's in the midst of all this craziness I realize a plethora of problems of all the types that I cannot fix. I sat here feeling a nagging will to create. The music comes real easy, but the lyrics make me hesitate. When I really take this time to feel and contemplate, I have to face these drastic changes. Fate has brought me on the way. Spring break starts today, that means
hold on. One more.
What? Oh, you're killing my vibe.
Okay.
Kids will be home bored making messes while they play. I've lost my patience as a solo dad in stasis. There's no escaping all this chaos. It's like my freedom has been torn away, just trying to survive the day. Finding it impossible to get out of my bed, to get out of my head or feel any other way than dead. Crushed under the weight of this conundrum. Energy's empty, simply begging me to struggle till the outcome. Fuck. Sick of it. Let me get a verse 3 at least. Caught the feeling that it's time to make a change. Then I go to bed angry and I repeat the cycle again. Can't escape the need to graze upon the grass. It means I can't attend any function normally without first smoking some hash. I will inherit no land. I spent my best years writing songs for grateful heathens and their so-called bands. I broke myself providing all the equipment for the show. Since I was the only promoter with no friends nobody ever showed. These fucking therapists like to paint you with the herd. They try to explain your way of thinking is absurd. Charges incurred. A soldier at home thinking how to adjust my situation as a lower class peasant in a capitalist nation. But music is the only thing that calms the voices in my head, that gets me off the couch and soothes the monster I have always fed. Just tell me these creations are meant to take me higher. Manifest the visions audibly. My destiny is fire. Yeah, fire. I'm not gonna do that one again. Listen, I need you guys to get the fuck out of my studio. Actually, wait. Can you mix and master this real quick? Because I'm looking to send this shit to the Loop City Slums boys for the Spin It Up show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, he sent that to me way before we were linked to do anything. So that it wasn't like, hey man, this is gonna play on the show. Just so you know,
Bro.
Well, I appreciate you holding that out.
Watch the cards you pull, bro, because you don't want me to come back.
He's different, right?
Yeah.
No,
That's
he's
what I'm
nasty.
saying
Yeah,
about
he's
these guys
nasty.
that I work with. Everybody that I have on this roster, you guys know, is just they have something different that's original, right?
Yeah.
So there's a reason that you guys fuck with them. There's a reason that you fuck with my beats and me personally, and you guys are gonna have to go back when you're sober